A recent thing, honestly, people have been saying, I'm dead fucking serious about this. People have been like bringing it up online, like everybody talks about Hitler, but what about Joseph Stalin?
I mean, it's a fair point.
Yeah, but it's like, do we live in like an era where it's like, let's just deflect everything said bad about one person on another person? Like, if you said some bad shit about like what Donald Trump or Joe Biden's doing, someone's like, well, Barack Obama or George W. like during his like run, you're like, yeah, that sucked too. But guess what? Everybody can have something that sucked about them. Right? It's like, it doesn't have to be an exclusive club. But recently, I've been honestly seeing as like, yeah, Hitler was a bad guy, but what about Joseph Stalin?
I'm like, it's a Bill Burr bit. There's like a whole like 30-minute bit he has about that, I think. Like, you know,
Christ, maybe he's hitting the mouth breathers.
Well,
the mouth breathers just found Bill Burr for the first time.
Finally.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Where are you reading this on?
Whatever thing my phone brings up. Normally it's Reddit.
I believe that it's Reddit or Facebook.
It's Reddit, because I'm either looking at that, xvideos.com, or there's a site chaotic.com that shows like murder videos and stuff that I like to look at. So it's those three things.
What was the one back in the day?
Rotten.
And then there was E-Fucked.
Okay. That's where the guy from Pennywise, they had the picture of him blowing his brains out, right?
Yeah.
Sick. I loved being 13. Rotten.com.
Rotten.com.
Oh, okay.
It was basically
I remember Rotten.com.
like a gore website.
Yeah. The people got run over by the train and shit.
Remember that face? Remember Faces of Death?
Faces of Death.
That's what it reminds me of.
Dude, one of my favorite things on Faces of Death was the one with that lady who was trying to hustle across train tracks to get to a train on the other side. And the thing just fucking pieces her out. And you just see her like go flying past the camera. You're just like, whew, I am a changed person now.
Yeah. I don't want to watch that shit no more.
It's like, I sat down a boy, and after this video, I became a man. I'm fucking world weary, man.
I heard a lot of the Faces of Death things were just skits, though. Like, it wasn't real.
How do you fucking fake a train, like, knocking some lady out of her fucking Lane Bryant shoes?
I mean, how do you make Caesar take over the planet and Planet of the Apes? Fucking CGI.
Yeah, but that was also like
before then, right?
That was also like 2016 and shit.
No.
Faces of Death was like the early 90s.
I was going to say like 95.
We didn't have that technology yet, dude.
Those commercials.
Maybe it's from the future.
Oh, fuck. Now we're into it. Time travel. God damn it. The earth is flat.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Irrelevant and Illiterate Podcast. I am Oatmeal. That is Dead Balls. Today we have a returning guest. I would say you're the first, but that Dago Morril beat you to it.
Beat me to the punch, man.
Dude.
Some of us have licenses, other ones do not.
So that's why I'm here. All
right. My chauffeur.
Today we have Jordan Berk of Sunburster and his ride. CEO of Knife Hits Records and guitar player of my favorite Philadelphia band, Rid of Me, Mr. Mike McGinnis. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Hell yeah.
So,
and Jordan's a beer snob, first of all.
That's true.
Because I was like, "Hey, what do you guys want? I'm gonna stop off at the liquor store and get a spice rack." And he's like, "Whatever, dude, as long as it's not Yingling." Then he started shouting some like pro-union propaganda and shit. He was like, "Support the local 113," and I was like, "What the fuck is this, dude?"
While I do believe in that, I don't drink England because it tastes like shit.
I don't know, man.
They're going down pretty good right now.
Hashtag 486 apprentices.
Seriously. Oh, God, I was like...
That's for one listener. One listener only.
Dude, every time I drink Yingling, I send pictures of it to people I know that are in unions because they get so mad at Yingling. I was like, do you know how many companies in the world are anti-union and this is the hill you want to fucking die on?
Right.
Is goddamn Yingling.
The reply was sent from their iPhone.
Exactly.
Definitely union.
Exactly.
That's because they're part of the local cobalt miners 312.
Yeah.
There are plenty of union members who don't give a flying fuck. I know that much.
Exactly. They know what's cheap. They know what. They don't give a shit. But
I just wanted to let you know, Dennis, before you go any further, I wore a special shirt for you today. Two of your most hated things. It's a crossover between wrestling and Street Fighter. So I just wanted to let you know I wore this specifically for you today. It's Dalsim versus Darby Allin.
Yo.
And your two most hated things on the planet. Or
They are two of my things I don't like at all. But as someone who's actually has played the Street Fighter games, and I'm not going to talk shit on something that I haven't experienced. Dalsim is my favorite fighter in Street Fighter.
Now, I understand the wrestling thing, but why Street Fighter?
I don't like Street Fighter.
Why?
Well, it's not that I don't like Street Fighter.
Let's hear this.
he thinks Mortal Kombat's better.
I think Mortal Kombat's better than Street
That's
Fighter.
crazy.
Okay, I can see somebody thinking that, but
Because
why?
Mortal Kombat, you can fight interdimensional beings, 3,000-year-old like sorcerers. In Street Fighter, you fight a car. I'm just saying, is all. But in Street Fighter's defense, even though I still don't fucking give a shit about Street Fighter, they did get to hang out with the X-Men. That's pretty sick.
Right?
I mean, Liu Kang didn't get to do that shit.
No, he didn't.
He was just going la, 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 and with his little bicycle kick, and he didn't get to hang out with fucking Wolverine and Gambit, whereas Chun-Li definitely fucking did.
So you're talking about from a content perspective.
Oh,
not-
absolutely.
Not how the fighting game mechanics work, right? Like,
Because I'm shitty at
just
fighting
don't care.
games
Okay.
regardless.
I'm so
all
bad.
right, then,
I'm a fucking button masher, dude.
then what you said makes sense.
Yeah. I'm a button
Still.
masher.
Street Fighter.
I mean, that's one of those, like, arguments where everybody wins regardless.
Yeah.
It's not like I was like...
Except for the car.
Not if I was... Yeah, exactly. It's not like I was like, yo, fuck Street Fighter, Virtual Fighter.
I wish that's what
Or
just
what was the-
happened.
what was-
Soul Calibur.
What was the one where you could fight... It was like a dude that looked like Mike Tyson, but he could also fight like a dinosaur. And
You're talking about my favorite because I was a PlayStation kid.
oh,
You're
shit.
talking about Tekken, brother.
no, I'm not.
Killer Instinct.
Great
There it
game.
is.
Great game.
It is a good game.
TJ Combo versus... I forget this fucking dinosaur's name.
I forget too.
Jago was the ninja.
Yeah. and then you had...
Jago.
Kilgore. Kilgore was the
I
guy with
remember
the
Kilgore.
blades.
Then the ice and the fire guys were Glacius and Cinder.
Yep.
And there was always rumors going around my high school and middle school. Well, I forget which year it was, but the girl, the one in green,
Nope. Don't remember her
there
name.
was a rumor going around that there was a code where she would get naked and all that
Definitely.
shit, and everybody was like super stoked about that.
Right. That's right after
the
Marilyn
fuck?
Manson blew himself.
Yeah, pretty much the same era. Yeah.
Exactly. What about Dead or Alive?
Fuck that game.
Which one's that?
It's the
Oh,
one.
that's one of like where they have like fucking straight bouncing titties all over.
That's
the
a
place.
PlayStation one, right?
I thought it was.
Neo Geo, maybe?
Was it even? Was it a fighting game or was it only? It
No, it was a fighting game.
It was a fighting game, but they also released a Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
This is
game.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah,
of too.
it's
I
so
was
it's like,
wait.
and it was like notorious for being like gratuitous.
Yeah.
like dudes that jerk off to like full body pillows type shit. You know, just like some Year of the Knife level of Asian warship. Just like holy shit, dude. And yeah, Dead or Alive beach volleyball. I was like, okay.
This is the Alex Cheskis part of the sequence.
I was thinking it, but
If I ever get Alex in here, I'm just gonna be like, Nintendo thoughts, and just leave the room and just come back in 2 hours, turn off everything, be like, all right, man, thanks, and just like put out a
Bonus episode.
Patreon, dude. Get him on the
God
page.
damn it! I made the mistake. We played together in the sidebar because we were down. You guys, when you were in World Below,
Okay.
and Iron Price played in the sidebar together, and we were downstairs in that basement area just drinking. And he had a Half-Life
You mean
shirt
the,
on.
the green room?
The black mold green room.
Yes.
He had a Half-Life shirt on, and I was like, yo, that Half-Life shirt is sick. And then proceeded for like an hour and a half to just hear everything I needed to know about Half-Life. And I was like, I regret this. I went home and I hid my copy of Half-Life, like I buried it in the backyard. I'm like, I don't want to ever fucking go near this again. So I'm afraid as soon as I put it in and boot it up, it's all season like, well, you know, I'm like, fuck me.
Actually,
He pops in through a window.
But my buddy Mike Morril says that dude's got a big hog. Is that true?
I have no
What do
idea.
you know about that, dude?
I don't know about that white boy shit. I don't look at my friends' dicks.
Why not?
What are you, gay?
I don't
Yeah,
care.
what's wrong with you?
I don't care.
What is wrong with you? What do you
just
mean you don't care?
I don't care.
Let me ask you this. If you walk past a room and the door's open, do you look in?
Yeah. Everybody does.
Exactly. Same with dicks.
Well, you shouldn't be whipping out your dick.
All right.
Why do people
Look,
feel the need to whip out their dick?
If one of my
That's
friends comes
different.
up to me and is like, yo, do you want to see my dick? I'm like, yes.
Why?
Really?
Curiosity.
I guess.
You want to see what your dude's rocking with?
No.
I don't know. If someone came up to me and was like,
Well, I'm an
"Do
inquisitive
you want to see my
person.
big toe?" I'd be like, "No."
I would be like,
I don't want
I'd
to
be
see
like,
any
yeah,
of it.
I think I do.
Yeah, you just
I'd
want
be
to see
like-
the big toe.
because as soon as they say it, there's something cool going on with his big toe. Is it a hammer toe? Is there an ingrown?
This is why we talk about these things.
Is there
I
an
guess.
ingrown? Is there like another toe like kind of growing off of it? You're like, because if someone says something like that, you're like, there's something going on with it.
Are they worried about something? Because that's different. Because if
Well,
they're
yeah,
truly
yeah,
worried,
yeah.
and
That's just
maybe
being
their
a friend.
healthcare stinks, and they're like, "Yo, I'm kind of embarrassed to even go to a
God
doctor
damn
with
it.
this before I go there. Do you want to check this out? I'm truly concerned." Then maybe I go like, I guess, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you're like, is this
let's go.
HPV or an ingrown hair? You're like, you got to help your dude out before he drops a copay. I hear you. I mean, the only time it ever backfired on me was Chris Ross. I think I told you the story.
yes, you have told
He
me
has
this
a
story.
dick that looks like the monster from Tremors.
Yes.
And he's like, yo, my dick's really weird. You want to see it? And I was just like, I'm in a van on the way to Chicago with nothing to do. So I was like, yeah, obviously.
I sure do.
And he showed me, and when it opens up like that, I was just like, what? And ever since then, like,
I don't want to see that.
I'm an inquisitive person, Jordan.
great word.
I'm an inquisitive person.
Great word.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, yo, do you want to see my butthole? I'm like, yeah, okay. You know?
See, no.
Yeah. I'm
And
good.
also, then you're like, you see what your friends are packing, and then you're like, then you better be able to judge what
kind of
you've
person they
got,
are?
what you've got going on in your life. Because the only other option is pornography. If I look at pornography, I know damn well I have no ass and my dick is small.
It's unrealistic.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Hollywood
Whereas,
shit.
like, a friend of mine's like, yeah, you want to see my bird? I'm like, yeah. And then I can either be like, oh, so mine's not so small. Maybe it's average, or else, just two dudes have small birds and they know each other.
Isn't this a thing that you just gather this information at and then at a certain age you're like, all right, I've gathered enough information in my life
Well-
and I don't need any more.
I haven't reached I haven't reached the all-knowing age yet. Maybe
Okay.
it's 50, which is I think
Yeah.
like 6 minutes away from me.
It sounds like you're looking for reassurance all the time.
Yeah, maybe he's insecure.
What to know?
Looking
What?
for the reassurance of
What
the
the hell?
average penis size.
Oh no, I know mine's small
Okay.
because I'm fat and it's already short to begin with, and if it's cold outside, it hides.
I mean,
So yeah, I know.
happens to
I
the
know
best of
I'm
us.
small. But if I saw like another dude with like a super small pecker, at least I would have like. I'm not the only one, because that's like how I know that I have a small dick and not micro penis. I have a friend that has micro penis. I'll even tell you his name off podcast.
Dude, we know it's Donald Trump. It's fine.
Dude, so like I've seen it and I was just like, huh. And then, honestly, like I felt bad for him, but I felt so good for myself.
You felt like a real swinger.
Seriously, I felt like a real knee knocker, dude. I was like, yo, dude, I got a fucking hammer compared to this dude, who I won't mention his name, but he's from South Jersey. I'll just give you a heads up.
okay.
All right,
heads
I'll
up
keep
on
it in
that
mind.
That narrows it down to a county of our
Or
friends.
half the people you know, maybe.
Yeah.
And he's in a straight edge band.
All right.
Oh wait, I gotta stop because I'm like 5 seconds from just saying
Yeah,
it.
just don't, bro.
Like, yo, guess who has a micro penis?
Don't blow it up. Don't blow the spot up. That's not fair.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, but curiosity. If the ugliest girl in the world was like, "Yeah, do you want to see my beef?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I do," because I would just. Here's the reason. Like honestly, 9 times out of 10, the beef's probably gonna be awful too, right?
That's not true.
But what if all of a sudden, like, you find out that girl, and yeah, maybe her face looks like she got just scraped against asphalt, but like below the belt, she's just like immaculate.
A butterface, if you will.
And like, granted, the only payoff is a moment where you can just go, huh. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's how I was gonna be my next question. Is like, what's the
like what I do with the
what's
information?
the end game here?
What I do with the
What do you-
information?
yeah,
I just
yeah.
go,
All right.
huh.
Yeah.
He puts it up here.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just I'm an inquisitive person, man. I like to know things. I mean, you guys.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know. What do you guys do? Read books or some shit?
Fuck no.
I look at birds. I'm a bird watcher, dude.
I'm a TV watcher guy.
Oh,
we know this.
Jordan reads lots of books.
Yeah, tons.
Have you read a book before?
Yes.
What was the last book you read?
I actually got 3/4 of the way through of the Mike Tyson autobiography.
Okay.
And I didn't
That's a
finish
book?
it but 3/4 for me is good. Like, my attention span stinks. I can watch the same TV shows over and over again, but when it comes to reading, I have to be in there. And it's really good. I just never finished it because I don't know, man.
You
I'm
just
not
put it
reading.
down one day?
Meanwhile, I read information on the internet every fucking day.
So you can read an article, no problem.
I love science and I love health and I like all that sorts of stuff and like information, like stuff where we can argue about it and be like, what I heard today? I heard that you can't do this, and actually, weed's just as bad for you as cigarettes. So shut the fuck up.
So what you're saying is you're an academic.
Well,
No,
no.
That's how I know him.
This is how you got to think about your situation there. It's not that you're bad at reading. It's just maybe that Mike Tyson autobiography just wasn't that good of a book.
It captured me more than most books, and I would rather read information or people's life stories than like, I don't know. I know everybody likes the Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings books, and I'm going to sit here and tell you they're probably very good books, but I haven't read The Hobbit since fucking 9th grade, so it can't be that good. I don't really give a shit.
Same.
I don't care about this little man going through
I read them originally.
Ireland or wherever. I don't fucking care.
The Dublin chapter is something else, man.
Oh fuck! I can just see you like getting off a plane in Ireland. And it's like, what the fuck?
Where's the Shire?
Where's the talking trees at? This is bullshit. Right? Like, what
I am no tree.
All you guys have is pubs.
Right?
Get out of here.
All this grass is green and it's not even talking to me. It's not even alive.
Fuck, dude. No one's smoking extra long pipes. This is stupid. Fuck this goo country.
I agree.
Dude. Yeah, maybe
I've never been. I'd probably love it.
You probably would.
I'd probably love it.
Honestly, as someone who lives in a shit area, anytime I go anywhere out of state, I'm like, this is great.
Well, I called this part of Delaware Mordor before I came up here, just because you have grass and turns that are wide.
we were talking about that, how people from like Philadelphia always treat Delaware like it's on the other side of the moon. Yeah. Like, it only took us like 40 minutes to get here. Like, yeah, did you not realize how close you really are to the state? It's like, dude, what are you, fucking stupid?
We left early thinking we were going to hit traffic. Absolutely no traffic.
That wasn't because we thought it was actually Mordor. That's because we left during rush hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So says my chauffeur, not me. I was kind of scared on the way when we made a
Uber
couple
Mike,
turns.
can it? You know? No, like when I used to like book shows, like I had people from like North Jersey like, yo, you guys got stores here? We're like, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And it's probably the fucking same stores you have.
It literally, the whole country really is. We went to Dallas last year for those Action News shows, and that was my first time in Texas. Obviously, Austin is
that is a fucking culture shock to anybody.
Yo, Austin is like Philadelphia of like Texas. I guess people will get mad about that. It's like an actual
all of
like
Texas. It's fucking weird. To
Dallas
people.
is like New Jersey. What you just described. It's shopping mall, Applebee's, shopping mall, funeral home, big ass funeral home, shopping mall,
Mega
Chili's, mega church. Yeah, it's like you just go through these highways and you're like, why does this sound like fucking South Jersey?
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the first states I've been to that actually fucked my brain up.
Texas
was Texas, because I came in from Louisiana into Texas like straight.
So you went where? Houston or something?
We went to Lackland. My buddy was graduating from the Air Force.
Okay.
And we got in there. It's like fucking 3 a.m. while we're going through, and it's just like pitch black desert, nothing.
Thank you for your service.
And you're
nice.
and you're just like, what the fuck? There's like no natural light. What the hell? There's no stores. And all of a sudden, it's overpass on top of overpass on top of overpass.
Mm-hmm.
Huge city. And then as soon as you're out of the city limits, back to desert. And there's no like gradual drop off or pickup or nothing like that. It was fucking, for me, it was wild. It was the first time I was off the East Coast.
That's a different kind of dark too.
Yeah,
the
dude.
desert.
When there's like no like gas station light or no street lights, nothing.
When I went to Texas, I pulled in, or we came from DFW airport and I got into Houston, and we were driving for an hour, and we were still in Houston, and I was like, what the fuck? All highway shit too, like you were saying, overpasses. Like
Houston's gnarly.
Yeah.
When it comes to that stuff, I don't know, Dennis. When you were there the first time, did you go out to West Texas?
I did.
No, because the first time there, we seriously, our buddy was graduating from the Air Force. I was probably like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
And we went in, watched him graduate, turned around and went home. Just drove it, went back, turned around. I didn't actually get to go there again later to play music till I was in my 20s. And then I was just like, we hit Laredo, Lubbock, and I forget which of the big
out
cities.
there.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, one of them was like right over the line from Mexico.
El Paso.
And the like kids that were coming over to the show were actually just like jumping over the border.
Oh right.
Because that's where it's culture
sick.
shock for
It
sure.
was sick, dude.
That part of Texas is.
And they're like,
the first time I was out there, I was like, because I first entered the same way through Louisiana. I'm like, it's kind of like the South, just more prairies and everything. But once I got out into West Texas, when it was like, good God, like you. That's where you need to like plan where you get your gas, and can't drive too fast or your tire will explode because the pavement's so hot.
I remember getting disappointed because like these kids that came up from Mexico were like, "Are you guys playing anywhere tomorrow?" And we weren't. We were due just to go back home. They're like, "Play this skate park we have." It's like no skate park. I'm like, "Where?" And they're like, "By us in Mexico." I'm like, "I don't think we can." And they're like, "Nah, just come do it. It's fine." And so we ended up going over, no problem, getting over the border, nothing like that. We didn't even go to an actual border crossing area.
Awesome.
And I was disappointed because when we finally crossed into Mexico, it looked no different from the town in Texas we were in. Like, I expected it to be like a dirt line, then all of a sudden you get in there, it's like adobe huts and like shit like that.
Pueblos and shit.
It's just like me being an ignorant fucking East Coaster. And I was just like, wait, this just looks like the same town we just played in Texas. Only the money's different. Like, that's it? Like, boo. It was sick, though. It was fucking fun as hell.
The furthest town city I played in West Texas. What?
Did you say plurred?
Played in West Texas was San Antonio. But we made the drive from San Antonio overnight to Arizona. No New Mexico show.
Texas as far as west I've ever been.
Far.
That put into perspective how fucking small the East Coast is for me.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we left the show the moment we could after everybody settled up and we loaded up. We did not stop driving, and we didn't get to the next show until doors the next day.
Yep.
But like I was like on the highway looking to my left, and I was like, that's Mexico right there.
Yeah.
It was eye-opening. It's cool though.
It's like you get spoiled where all of us live, obviously, but it's like how compacted everything is. It's like Texas, like to get from like one big city to the next big city, you're looking at what? At minimum, like 4 hours, something like that.
Yeah,
most of the
like
Midwest
that.
is like that. Whereas
Three plus.
where I live, I can get to Philadelphia in 30 minutes. I can get to Baltimore in an hour. I can get to New York City in an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on traffic. I can get anywhere in New Jersey in like 2 hours or under. It's like we're spoiled as fuck.
Oh, definitely.
I can get to Richmond in less than 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
you get to
DC in
Virginia
2-ish.
Beach and like DC.
It's one of the best parts of this area, living in this area.
You don't really run into distance till you start hitting Florida and going to those different cities.
Yeah.
The only thing, well, actually, if you go west, that changes a lot too.
Yeah.
Playing a Pittsburgh show, you're like, oh wait, Pennsylvania is fucking massive.
It is.
Oh yeah, I always fucking forget about that shit. Like we would get booked in like Mechanicsburg and shit like that. And even now I'm like,
That's like
Pennsylvania's
3
still
hours?
happening?
Yup.
And then you're like, yo, you guys, we played Erie. And I was like, 8 hours in Pennsylvania? It's like, Jesus
You gotta go
Christ.
6 across and 2 up.
This is what I do for a living now too. So not only do I go on tour, but I also
route them.
I'm self-employed and I do like shipping work. So like Saturday, like I did like 600 miles by myself.
Fuck
And like
that.
drove to Atlantic City, and then from Atlantic City up to Cold Cuts, Stroudsburg, and then from there up to Albany, and then back, and it was 600 miles.
Oh
and
my
it's
god.
Like, that's just like what I do. So like, sometimes I go out to like Buffalo and Erie and all that, and like it's shrunk a little bit for me because I do it so much now that I'm like, like 4 hours ain't shit, but it sometimes like I go to Punxsutawney a lot now to do pickups.
Shout out my man Phil.
That's it. Yup. Yeah.
Groundhog.
And it won't stop. Like you just keep going. You're like, how am I not there yet? It's Pennsylvania. It's like people don't know that. That's what Pennsylvania is.
I mean, that's most of the country, though, isn't
That is
it?
most of the country.
Because
Yeah.
even to piggyback what you guys were saying earlier, if you play Erie or you play Pittsburgh, then you go, oh, man, Cleveland or Columbus is only like two and a half, like whatever. And then after that, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You are at least, 4 hours at least?
How about that drive through Indiana?
Oh, that's my favorite part
Hope
of the
you like
country.
corn.
That's my least favorite part of it.
No shit. People that bitch about New Jersey never been to Indiana in their entire life.
Yeah.
Well, it'll put it into perspective, but it's just the most boring drive I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's because it's cornfields. It's flat.
I think people that
Gross.
bitch about like New Jersey have never been off the coast.
No,
I
never.
say that all the time.
It's totally true.
I say that all the time. I defend New Jersey now.
I do too.
In my later years.
Or they're thinking of what you see when you're on the turnpike, which
Yeah.
is garbage. You know,
Yeah.
there's plenty of nice spots in Jersey. It's,
Well-
you know, it's not the greatest either. You know,
Yeah.
There might be garbage, but in 2023, there's no guy on the side of the road still selling rebel flags like there is in Indiana every fucking off-ramp where there's you fucking right? And I'm like,
Dude,
no, dude, we gotta get the fuck out of here,
And there's garbage and rednecks in every state now.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
You can't.
Absolutely.
It's unavoidable. Even like New York City, you go 2 miles out of the city, you're gonna find a fucking redneck.
Oh, yeah.
It just happens. I mean,
Oh,
You
yeah.
can go to Long Island and find rednecks.
Oh, yes.
because I remember people.
Shit, Staten Island, shit.
I remember when I was still in that shitty moshcore band. Everybody would bitch about playing South Jersey because there's too many juggalos.
Wait, who's the Moshcore band?
Dead and buried.
Oh, okay. The hardcore band.
I want
Okay, don't know
juggalos to come to
Moshcore.
shows.
I want juggalos are if they're
They
coming to your
buy
show,
shit.
they're gonna have a good time. They're gonna buy
Exactly.
shit.
They
Definitely.
buy
buy
merch.
merch. And they don't just buy one shirt and fuck off. They buy your shirt.
Yeah, let me
They buy
get
your
a-
CD.
Yeah.
What shirt you want? Those three.
I'll take one of everything on your table.
I want to play
Yes,
the Gathering
absolutely.
so bad.
Oh,
It's a
God,
goal
what
of
a
mine. I
wet
think it would
dream,
be.
dude.
I don't care if they throw shit at my band. I don't give a shit. I just want to do it. I think it would
Just
be.
you want to have that shit on your fucking resume.
Yeah, hell yeah. If I could say, dude, I did that one time, they hated us, or they loved us, don't care. Don't care the result, just want to do it.
Which
Either
band?
one of those.
Just rid of me now. That's fine.
Either one of
Everyone
those-
feels the same way in that band, too. Like, man, if we could ever do that.
Loved or hated on Gathering of the Juggalos, either one of them is a badge of honor.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, we went to the Gathering of the Juggalos. And, like, they loved us. Oh, sick! Like,
fucking-
we went to the Gathering of Juggalos. How was it? They fucking hate us.
Yep.
Sick! You're like,
Definitely.
yes!
It's a win-win, for
There's,
sure.
there's no downside to that.
And you're just
Unless
going to
you
have
get
fun while it's happening, you know?
Probably free drugs.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
definitely.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, fucking Rhythmy's not the softest band in the world, but do they book like softer bands there for any parts
I
of the
guess,
day?
but Rid of Me can adapt to anything. We could just play the heavy songs if that's, you know what I mean? Like,
you
I-
could totally play that fest.
yeah.
I just think
so,
about
too.
Sunburster opening up for Fear Factory and Soulfly in the middle of a fucking the woods somewhere, and then in a tent, Red Man and Method Man are about to kill it, and I'm like, who?
That would
Why
be
would I want to
sick.
play any other fest?
Yeah,
What-
exactly.
And then,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, like the one smaller like stage next to you is just a bunch of like dudes in long white t-shirts and face paint.
Hockey
You're just
jerseys.
like, yeah.
just as entertaining as Fear Factory or Method Man and Red
if
Man.
not
We're good.
more so.
If not more so. Unexpected.
Honestly, I think watching like a Juggalo band perform would be way more entertaining than watching any of those bands you mentioned play.
Probably.
I'm willing to bet they pay handsomely.
Oh, hell
Absolutely.
yeah. There's 20,000 fucking people there, man.
Absolutely.
It's basically 4 KOA campgrounds.
And
put
you're probably
together.
going to fucking match,
Of
if
just
not beat
people.
that, in merch sales.
No way.
Absolutely.
ICP sells a tractor trailer full of merch at every show.
And they have very few middlemen. They're like fiercely independent. I think,
independent as fuck.
They're a testament to cheating the music industry system. And anyone that does that, whether you're a clown or not, that's pretty awesome.
I think
as
it's
far as I'm
funny as
concerned.
shit. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
people are like, oh, they're so fucking stupid. I'm like, are they though?
No, they're
Scoff
not.
at you.
Are they
Scoff at them
Absolutely
all you
not.
want.
Like, are they though?
That
Yep.
offer email comes through, you reply, I would be honored
Yes.
to play the game.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes.
Does your Brooklyn brewery playing band sell an entire trailer full of merch
Exactly.
at your shows?
Yeah, yup, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
The answer is nah. You don't. It's like, yeah, they're laughing away to the bank. Like, what do you got to do to? How did you make all this money? Well, I wore an oversized hockey jersey, painted my face up like a panda bear, you know, and just like went out there, dude.
No crossed arms in that crowd. No crossed
No,
arms
hell
in that
no.
crowd.
Nope.
None.
All
And
legitimate
no one-
Just fake
people
clowns.
being stoked.
Not one motherfucker coming up to you after Zinc reset. They're like, woo, great set. Want to do some drugs? You're like, I do. I really do.
Shit, fucking twist my arm.
I made these in my bathtub. Like, now I want to do those drugs even more now. Yeah. It's like, dude, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. Tom, you got any fucking news items for us today?
I have a couple.
How you guys feel about current events?
I love them.
How do you feel about that price of eggs, right?
Ridiculous.
Eggs.
So, JP Morgan Chase thought it had $1.3 million worth of nickel stored in a warehouse.
Oh, shit, like a gat?
like the
Oh.
precious metal. A closer
No.
examination revealed bags of stones.
Is there any more context to this story? 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
It turns out J.P. Morgan's bags of nickel were actually bags of stones. J.P. Morgan Chase kept bags of stones in a warehouse thinking they were nickel. Okay,
Like pebbles or like precious stones?
like rocks.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like those ones outside over
The
there.
ones you
yeah,
kept.
dude.
The ones he tried to kickflip over that one time.
I told him when he tried it, I was like, "Get ready to do it, dude. You'll bite shit," and he just fucking just gracefully handled it. I'm like, "Oh, that's how you do it."
Had the bags actually contained nickel, they would have been worth $1.3 million at current prices, representing 0.14% of nickel inventories. While means that the mix-up will have relatively minor impact on metal markets, it does call the security of LME's contracts into question. LME's first mix-up on Friday didn't disclose whether the owner of the bags or the warehouse where they kept it, according to the Wall Street Journal. And a spokesperson for the logistic firms told Insider that Access World confirms it is currently undertaking inspections of warranted bags of nickel briquettes at all locations and will engage external surveyors to assist. In the meantime, based on internal stock checks, all information indicates that the underlying issue, which led to the suspension of 9 warrants, referenced the LME notice. I don't know what any of this means, quite honestly.
I'm hanging on. I'm hanging.
Let's see.
I know a lot of these big words.
Okay.
We're good.
So J.P. Morgan Chase bought the bags years ago and remains an active player in big metal. So they bought these bags. They were told it was $1.3 million worth of precious nickel, and it was rocks instead.
Okay, but the question is, did they buy bags of nickel and then someone that works for JP Morgan
Pull a switcheroo?
pulled a switcheroo, or did they buy bags of rocks? Because that's, it would be a little crazy to, I mean, if you guys want, I can sell you bags of nickel right now.
How did
It would be a
JP
little crazy
Morgan?
not to check, right?
How did JP Morgan rip off everybody?
Exactly, yeah, because they rip people off a lot, so
Yeah.
I think that they found a way to come out on top, and
Yeah, like where did the rocks come into the equation?
yeah.
This is awful reporting. There's nothing about that. It just simply states that
Weird.
I mean, it's like,
That's weird. We can make a Die Hard out of this. I
yeah,
think.
it's like
Weird.
not like that information was scrubbed.
it's like why would you not share the information of how you got fucking robbed?
Yeah, I
to the
wonder why.
public?
and the
crazy.
end. Well, someone's sitting on bags of nickel right now, I guess.
Suppose.
Yeah,
And then the bank paid nobody.
yeah.
There's just one dude at a quarry just like,
Happily ever after.
I got all this nickel, man.
that's fucking funny.
Yep.
Old JP.
Yep.
Honestly, does JP Morgan Chase sound like the name of like some white dude that owns a boat?
I mean, probably.
That's a white ass fucking name.
Yeah,
Morgan Chase.
I'm sure they own many boats.
All right, we got Cobb County, Georgia.
Ooh.
Awesome.
A Cobb School Employee of the Year, but nonetheless charged with having alcohol in elementary school classroom.
What's wrong with that?
I don't fucking blame him.
Employee of the Year arrested for having alcohol in the classroom.
Employee of the year?
Hold on.
Well,
Yes.
the employee was a paraprofessional too.
What's that mean?
They work with the handicapped kids.
Oh, then yeah, I don't blame him. See how fucking stressful that job's probably got to be? You don't know when that kid's is going to be like in a good mood or just go fucking nuts and just fucking mangle you?
Break your arm.
Yeah, dude.
Jane Warrenkin is accused of having a reusable plastic cup with a lid and straw full of alcohol in a classroom
What kind of alcohol?
at Davis Elementary. Let's see.
Because
it's-
you're talking shit. You give
I'm not talking shit.
You give any special someone or me fucking Jack Daniels, I'm gonna be a monster.
I was
you
gonna
give me
say-
beer or something, I'll calm down.
He was
I'll
probably
chill.
doing it for years. I mean, we got to hear the rest of it, but like this is probably what
Exactly.
made him Employee of the Month. To
I mean,
be honest.
think of all the. Think of all the teachers you've had in your life and all they've had to deal with. How many of them do you think had a spicy coffee?
Many.
I mean,
And probably
seriously.
the
coffee.
best ones, and that's how they got by and tolerated.
And that's how
shit.
they fucking lasted that job for 30 fucking years.
I went to fucking public school in Philadelphia, dude. On this dude's breaks, my science teacher, I can't remember his name right now, would go out every break with a Budweiser and a chain smoke 3 Marlboro Lights every break. So the teachers have, 3-4 breaks a day? So there you go. By the end of the day, he had a good buzz going.
And the thing is, like, if you went to the parents of, like, all the kids at your school, like, yo, this guy goes out at every break and has a Budweiser and 3 smokes. 20% of the parents would be like, oh my God, that's fucked up. We can't have that. 80% like, I'd have way more than 1 Budweiser.
Right.
You know? It's
That's
like,
probably about right. Yeah.
and if this guy, as you said, para or whatever, he's teaching special needs kids, that's even more fucking stressful.
Yeah.
Let him have it, dude.
The warrant lists Kristen Erbscorn, the school principal, as a witness for the state. Campus police officer is also listed as a witness. Warrenkin was named Employee of the Year at Davis Elementary in 2020. Cobb County Schools issued a statement Thursday. Warrenkin is no longer employed at the school.
Boo. I'll hire.
You said his name was Herb Scorn?
Her name is Jean Warrenkin.
The principal, though.
Oh. Principal Kristen Erbscorn.
Herb Scorn, so he's a weed head, so he hates alcohol. There you go.
Or he's just
right
a herb.
there.
You know?
Or he's just
Or
a
just a
Dorcas
herb.
Malorcas, yeah.
That's not Latin.
Although this person no longer works for the school district, police and local administration are working with a police investigation into a paraprofessional. We expect all employees to support students as professionals and uphold district policy. Here's my favorite part. Channel 2 interviewed parents. They just sent an email saying that there was an investigation going on, but didn't mention exactly what it was. Parent Deborah Kaufman said, "It's obviously concerning. She's probably not doing a great job with the class."
What?
Bullshit. Just
She clearly was. I mean,
I want to know a GPA of all the kids that were in her class.
then we
what I
can
wanna know.
Dude.
I want to
can
know
judge.
if they did well and she was just like, you know what? Fuck it. You guys are all great. Or if she's like a mean drunk and like, you guys all fucking suck. I'm mad. I want to leave. I'm fucking, my buzz isn't all the way there yet. You all fail. That's what I
I
want to
admire
know.
your passion, but I don't think that fucking class is doing like GPAs. I think they're doing like gold sticker or blue sticker. You know, it's like one of those things.
yes.
But
It was all gold, probably.
oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
she was the employee of the year there in 2020.
2020.
She was probably drinking her way through the job very lightly, not enough to get super drunk, and that's what got her through the fucking day every day.
she probably knew her limitations and when to cut it off.
She's a grown up. It sounds like it. Teacher of the year.
employee
Yeah.
of the fucking exactly.
Did any kids get alcohol? Doesn't even say, does it?
Exactly.
So it's just
And
Probably
they
not.
didn't.
And if teacher of the year, you can't fucking argue with the results.
All they did also was find the plastic cup with the alcohol. They didn't.
Oh God,
There was no like.
God forbid. Yeah,
There was
okay.
no kid getting into. A kid didn't bring it out or nothing. They just found.
It's not like a kid was like, yo, can I drink out of your big gulp cup? And you're like, nah, man.
I was having a rough day and I had a drink. Big deal.
Yeah.
That's
I
some
posit-
Puritan bullshit.
I posit that there's a rat.
The principal's a rat.
Sounds like
the
a
principal's always a
A
rat.
His middle
disgruntled
name is
janitor,
Herb.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You ever been in the line at a Dunkin' and like you see people getting like first responder discounts and fucking military discounts?
It's like
Honestly,
enough already.
I think teachers should get a fucking discount on a coffee.
Hell yeah.
They should get like their first beer and a shot at a bar should be free.
For teachers?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. I think they should
back that.
automatically be inducted into every local VFW.
And get $2 Miller Lights.
So they have their $2 Miller Lights and like $1 shot of rail whiskey. It's
Especially
like,
now. That's
Exactly.
a shit job now. It's harder
only
than ever,
getting
man.
worse,
It's
too.
only getting worse.
Think about.
Let them have a drink.
I want to see how test scores turn out if you let on their break, obviously the break or the lunch or whatever. Just let them go to the VFW, knock back 2 rounds, and come back even. You know, just like chilled out and just like, all right, now teach your fucking class.
Yeah, the rest of their day would be great.
Yeah.
I bet.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure, that kid's setting a fire in the corner, but eh.
I just told you I only knew about one teacher that drank on the job, and look how
Yeah.
good I turned out.
I knew about several
turned
in my
out
high
great.
school. I knew tons of smoked weed and shit too because I used to sell them weed.
Yep.
And you know what? They were just even keeled. They weren't like fucking nuts or out of their mind. They were just even. And that's all you need.
You know what? I want to learn the curriculum even more now. If you're even keeled and you're kind of like glassy-eyed and you're fine though, and you're not slurring your words and you're still there and you're still like, listen, we're going to read a chapter from the fucking book.
Could you?
We're going to do this.
Yeah, could you
Is that
imagine
cool?
like a science or history teacher just like fucking that was just smoking? It's like, Nah, you guys don't understand how fucking sick history is, dude. Let me break down fucking Charlemagne for you. You just be like, all right, I'm listening.
I'm pretty sure I had a history teacher or two that was teaching stoned, and and those other classes I think that were pretty the ones I liked.
Now, put them teachers that we're talking about up against all the hardo teachers you always had that were probably completely straight-laced, maybe had a cocktail on Saturday night.
Total Quakers, yeah.
All the hardos every week. You're not going to those classes and enjoying it.
No.
They're the ones that I failed on purpose or skipped.
Now,
I don't care.
The chick that's kind of high, and, probably kind of good looking too sometimes. You know, probably
don't hurt.
I'm gonna learn and listen to you.
They're also the teacher like, look, you got that one wrong, but you were kind of close, so I just fucking gave it to you, dude. You're like, fuck yeah, Mrs. G or whatever the fuck her name is. Yo, like, hell yeah, dude.
It's funny you bring that up. The same story of the guy, my science teacher, environmental science. I can't remember his name. He's gonna fucking kill me. My buddy Kenny Zelka drew a picture of him all ripped. He was a good artist. He drew it. He didn't study for the quiz at all, but he wrote his name down and put a picture of him like dressed as like Superman, like all ripped and everything.
Fuck yeah.
He gave him a 65 as a passing grade just because he's like, thank you. I'm going to put this on my refrigerator when I go home. I'm going to give you a pass on the quiz this time just because you didn't try, but you tried to draw this as good as you can to, make me feel better.
At least you're
I'm giving it to you.
It's not effort into what the subject was, but it was effort nonetheless.
A very good one at that.
Exactly.
A little stroke of the ego.
I was a 5-year high school man, and it was like in danger of being a 6-year high school man. And the vice principal of my school was like, look, man, I signed you up for these correspondence courses, which is where they send you like a booklet through the mail and you do a shit. And I found out later on in life that he was a member of there's a Delaware all-black motorcycle gang called a Thunder Guard. Uh-huh. And he was a member. So I was like, damn.
Not to be confused with the Thundercats.
Not to be confused with Lionel and his crew. And he was just like, look, man, I know you don't want to be here 6 years. So I signed you up for these fucking correspondence courses. Just fill out the booklet, dude. I'll help you, and we get you the fuck out of here. And I got me out of there in 5 years instead of 6. And I was like, yo. And I know Thunder Guard used to have like a little clubhouse up in Newark, and so I know he was fucking just throwing them back. So yeah, just he was a man's man. So I was like, damn, man, if it wasn't for that fucking hero, I'd still be in fucking high school.
That'd be awesome.
I'd still be in fucking high school.
That would be so cool if you had to go to school. You're like, dude, we gotta wrap this up. I gotta go to class tomorrow. That would be. I'd be like,
I gotta get on the bus,
dude. I gotta catch up. I can't be late for the bus tomorrow. I was late today,
dude.
That would be great.
If there's a script that someone needs to write, it's Dennis going back to high school.
Dennis in high school was the worst fucking thing ever. How was I in high school 5 years and the highest math class I ever took was Algebra 1?
Jesus Christ. You fucking...
I just didn't go. Like, I was barely there, and if I was there, I was sleeping or not doing anything or reading X-Men comics and shit. And so if it wasn't for people like shout out to Don Odom, my vice principal at McCain High School, got me out of there in 5 years instead of 6.
It's a good man.
Yeah.
I know he enjoyed his cocktails after hours, so if I would have given him the cocktails ahead of time, like on his lunch break, maybe I could have been a 4-year man, like a normal human being.
If you knew then what you know now.
Yeah. Oh my god, if I just would have shown up, just like steal liquor from my parents' house, like, yo,
hey bud,
hey man,
what's
like,
up?
Have a good day today.
Exactly. Like,
here's
I'm just gonna.
Jim Beam.
I can't believe I spilled this in your coffee.
Oh, is that a cognac I dropped?
Yeah.
I gotta bring this up because we're bringing it up. Did you like or hate high school?
I hated it.
You hated it. Did you like or hate high school?
Mostly hated it, I would say. Yeah.
Tom?
Hated it.
I'm the only guy that liked it.
Really?
I don't like reminisce. I'm not like one of them people like fucking that 70s show like and I want to go back and like love that shit. But
I just couldn't wait to get done.
The time being,
shit.
I'll take high school over college any fucking day.
Sure, yeah.
College fucking
Now, if you were to offer me high school or real life,
well, yeah, no shit.
Well,
no shit.
We're not stupid.
It's a different thing now, where right now, if I could go back with the knowledge I had and restart high school, like if they were like, you could just do that tomorrow with the knowledge I have in my mind, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
because
I can get it done
you
on
realize
time.
that basically nothing matters. And at the time, you think it all matters. It doesn't.
Yeah,
So
like,
you can
I
just
didn't
go back.
realize-
You can manipulate the whole system. You could be like, you could do what Dennis is saying. You could be like, listen, I know you're kind of a hard ass. Take this bottle of liquor and leave me alone. And they'd probably be like, all right, I like this kid. You know, like
Here's the funny thing is like in high school, like other than like in high school, I was straight edge,
Your fault.
right? So it's like,
I was for half of it.
so if I was like, yo, if I could go back and start history classes high,
Exactly.
I'd be a
Yep.
fucking immaculate
Yeah.
student.
I didn't smoke weed during high school. I didn't smoke
Me
weed
neither,
until I was
yeah.
2021. I just liked going because I just had a good time, man. I never had like ninth grade. Of course, you go in, you're all awkward. Older kids
Yeah.
stink like shit. Like obviously, every teenager in the world stinks like shit.
Yeah.
Ourselves included. Like when you're a teenager, you're a douche.
Yeah.
But with that said, I never had many problems. The biggest problem I had was wearing tight t-shirts, and the black kids and the white kids that thought they were black would come up to me and go tight, and that was the worst. That was the worst thing that really ever happened to
See,
me.
I would do it to you now, but
That's
it would mean something
tragic.
different. I'd be like, yo, that's tight. You know,
Or I would have to be shit break, and the first 2 years I went to high school at the same high school. I would live close by. I would literally be shit break. I had first period and then second period lunch. I would walk home before lunch, take another shit, come home.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
shit
You wouldn't
break.
shit it. You wouldn't shit at high
No,
school.
unless it was a really, really serious thing, I would fucking go to the nurse's office.
5 years, I never shit at high school either.
Yo,
I refuse.
In the regular stalls, absolutely
not at all.
fucking not. Do you want to hear a shit story?
Absolutely.
Do
Okay.
I want to hear a shit story?
That's like saying, yo, did you want to see my bird?
So you know Tim Barley, right?
I do
Yeah.
know
You
Tim
know Tim
Barley.
Barley, the comedian. He went
Yeah.
to high school with us. Close friend of mine back when. Obviously grew apart, but he has a family and he's like an actual respectable guy. I'm not. Anyway, so we would go from Port Richmond, Kensington, and have to take one bus to the Frankfurt terminal, and then take another bus to Northeast High School. Make a long story short, I got to the second bus. I'm sitting there doing double bass, you know, the leg thing, the leg thing, and he's like, "Dude, you're gonna make it." He's like coaching me, like, "You're gonna make it to the Burger
Got the
King."
sweat on your brow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Cotman Avenue was a Burger King right across from our high school, and I would be like, "Okay, I got this. Okay, cool." We get off the bus to get down to school. I'm like, "Yeah, we got a book." I make it about 3 houses down. I'm like, "Nope." I go in this person's backyard. This woman comes out with her kids. And I'm like, "Please, can I please use your bathroom?" Like, I'm dying. Like, "Can I please use your bathroom?" And she goes, "Nuh-uh, honey. I got
man.
kids." And I'm like, "Fuck." I climb this fucking lady's fence, take a shit behind her
Same
shed.
lady?
Same lady. She left. I had to wait for her to go and like hold on for dear life. And because she let me in her house, I climbed this fence, somehow didn't shit my pants, shit behind the shed at her neighbor's house, wipe my underwear, come back. Tim's waiting there for me. He's like, "How'd that go?" Because I just saw this pissed off mom with her kids. And I'm like, "It went not good, dude. I just shit behind a shed." And you know, he's showing I'm free balling for the rest of the day. Like, I'm done. And he obviously, when we got back to school, told everybody. And everybody's like, "Let me see your underwear." And I'm like, "I don't fucking have any, bro. It fucking sucked." One of the worst times of shit stories of my life. There's a couple other people in our group, I won't name names either, that have some cool ass shit stories. That's mine, and it sucked.
That one, all the fault lies on that lady.
Oh yeah, dude. If some
Unless she
16,
was in a rush.
maybe she had to take her kids to school. You're absolutely
Okay.
right. You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
Okay.
But if someone was dying that bad and needed to use my bathroom,
I'd let him in.
I guarantee your shit doesn't smell worse than mine, or it's even.
And if she
okay?
has kids, there's no way it smells worse than that.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, do her kids not shit?
Yo,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, I'm not gonna fault her, but it
Also,
sucked.
you were a kid at the time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
16.
If a kid came up to my front door, is like, "Please let me use the
Yeah,
bathroom."
it's not
like,
the
yeah,
beer
come
shits
on,
or
let's
anything
go.
like
Yeah,
that. It's
yeah,
not like I'm
yeah.
a fucking junkie.
Yeah.
I'm fucking like, "Please, I'm dying. It's the morning. I shouldn't have drank a cup of coffee, but I did. I'm 16. Like, please." And she was like, "Nah, son, I got kids." And I had to fucking hop
And
on
there's
that.
no
It's
person in the world that hasn't been in a similar situation that if like someone comes
multiple
like, "Look, I
situations.
really got to shit." Dude, you know that door-to-door thing as a power windows and siding?
Yeah.
The dude came up to me once, and he was like, and like I answered the door because I didn't know who it was at the time, and he was just like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Look, man, I don't want anything to do with it." He's like, this is really unprofessional, but I really got to take a shit. Do you mind? I was like, it's right over there. Dude.
Yeah.
They're fucking nuts.
Good for you. You're a good Samaritan.
And I was just
dude.
like, don't fucking hand me your spiel afterwards.
Yeah,
But yeah, go ahead.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't want the hook afterward.
And I don't want you, but I also don't want this fucking poor, because those kids who do that are young as fuck too. I was like, I don't want you fucking walking my neighborhood with shitty pants. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man. I got
All
you. Dude.
dehydrated with a sweaty ass jeans.
Even if it was like a
stain.
gross shit, I would have been like, put my shirt over my nose. I'm like, all
Whatever.
right, man, we've all fucking been there. It's just called being a
Everybody's-
fucking nice person, a good Christian.
I concur.
You are a good Christian.
Yeah, if you let somebody fucking shit in your house, I mean, but yeah, if you're just like a kid, like, yeah, go ahead. But if it's like an adult, you're like, come on, man.
Kids also don't know their limits either.
They don't.
The fucked up thing was Mr. Winglicki. I remember his teacher.
Mr.
Our-
Winglicki.
Our,
Classic
our
name.
music
That's a good
appreciation
one.
teacher later
Of
that
course.
day. I didn't have it with Tim at the same time, but he goes, what were you guys doing in that person's backyard? Do you know them? And Tim was like, Jordan was sick. Anyway, and like dipped out like, all right, see you later.
To link some stories here, a couple weeks ago when we went to that comedy show, and you told the story about why you have IBS, was that also Tim's fault?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Can you let okay?
And he'll tell me that I had mud butt before that, but this dickhead, we're gonna have to tag him in this.
Yeah.
This dickhead put Visine in my drink. We sat.
But Jordan told some.
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know
put
if that
Visine
does.
in my drink one time and then
What is-
apologized years
In
later. He's
small
like,
amounts,
dude,
Visine will make you shit.
it's a laxative.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So right now,
But
If
look-
you want to fuck someone up, put Visine in their
Years-
drink.
years-
there you go.
years
Don't be
ago-
licking your lips.
Years ago, there was
criminal.
kids actually got charged with attempted murder because they was constantly squirting Visine into their teacher's coffee cup.
oh
Yeah.
man,
And
that's
then-
fucked
Their
up.
intestines fell out.
And if you do it enough, it can rot like away at your stomach lining, and you're just fucked.
Well, it is
Yep.
chemical. That makes sense.
Yeah, but Visine in small amounts will make somebody shit their pants.
Yeah,
That's pretty
He'll
fun.
tell
sure,
me I had
sounds
mud butt before that. He's probably right, man. We all liked pepperoni pizza when we were younger.
true.
Whatever,
Absolutely.
I still do. It's
Still do.
delicious. Best slice in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, no, he put Visine in my drink when we were younger. And
Well, the claim that you
that's the
that
pin-
that was
that's
the
the-
cause
that's the
of your
pin- yeah.
IBS is
that's
funny to me.
That's the pinpoint. That's the pinpoint
Yeah.
of when
That's the impetus.
my guts got bad originally. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck me. That's fucking great.
So I'm done with shit stories now, though.
I mean,
That was the shit story
What was-
part of the show.
I find myself now, I nearly shit myself or shit myself more often in my adulthood than I did as a child.
Nope, because I prepare better now.
I mean, not as a baby, obviously.
no,
But from
shit.
like teenager till now,
Shit.
like I shart a lot. Once a year minimum.
Now you know why I never leave the neighborhood in Philadelphia. Now you know
That's
why
a
I never
fucking
leave.
smart fucking
Now you know why. If I want to eat pizza that night, I'm not leaving.
Oh, there's certain things I will like. If someone's like, "Yo, I got beers at the house," I'm like, "What do you have?" Like, I got IPAs. Nope, because IPAs make me shit.
I'm the
Chinese food.
opposite.
Well, that's kind of what Jordan's saying is like,
Yeah.
and that's why I think now it is better is because I'm more aware of the things
Yeah.
Yourself.
to avoid and how to manage my time.
If someone's like, "Yo, do you
I
want to
just
get in-"
strategically know where
Or-
I know
or if,
where
like-
the bathroom is. You know.
Yeah, if someone's like, "You want to get Indian food?" It's like, "Are we going there? Or are we getting takeout?"
Exactly.
It's like takeout. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
Indian,
yes.
man.
Indian food, I'm fine with. Chinese food.
And it depends on whose house I'm eating at too. If it's
got-
someone I'm comfortable just
Yup.
blowing the shit
Oh,
out
yeah.
of their.
Absolutely.
The moment I take that last bite, I got 20 minutes tops.
Oh yeah, dude, good half hour
And
if
then-
you're
I guess it
lucky.
depends on the dish, though, right? Like,
No,
The Vindaloo beef.
I mean, I'm just
or
gonna
Vindaloo
eat-
chicken.
See, I'm not an Indian food guy.
I love Indian
That's the
food.
one-
I'm talking about
You're
Chinese
saying
food.
Chinese food.
Yeah, see, Chinese food.
Chinese
Dude, Chinese food and Taco Bell don't fuck me up.
Taco Bell never fucks me
Dude,
up.
but it's
it
like
doesn't.
any kind of Chinese food will do this to you.
Any.
No shit.
Just blows right through.
That means you have a
It's
problem
a-
with sugar then.
It turns my shit into kombucha, and it purrs out as fast as possible.
You should fucking. You should put it in a mason jar and sell that shit. Literally.
Who said he isn't?
If you just put organic on the label, man, people in
true.
Fishtown will buy that shit up in a heartbeat.
Is that where all the hipsters have settled?
They're
in settled,
now,
bro.
Yeah, now they're in Port Richmond.
With their fucking
You want to talk some shit? Fuck Fish Town.
Yeah, now they're in Port Richmond. So.
With their fucking penny farthing bikes.
That's why everybody dresses like Robert Plant underneath the L, like a fucking idiot. Like, why do you dress like that? There's literally cities around you, and you're wearing a dashiki. Like, what are you doing?
That's
like, what are you
one
doing?
Great thing about
Living in Delaware.
Yeah, I knew this.
All our hipsters have migrated to Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's like, why would we gentrify Wilmington? We can just go do it in Philadelphia instead. We're like, oh yeah, go
Famous
ahead.
last words.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait 5 years. Famous
it's
last
coming?
words. Oh yeah, it's coming
we're
everywhere.
getting invaded by tech bros now.
Yeah.
And the hipsters can only cling on for dear life.
Now
happens, so.
Fishtown is like bros and like just straight up douche, like the ultimate douche. So now they move all down to our neighborhood, and now the hipsters are there, and they're like, "Oh man, I really like this veggie burger," and you're like, "Great, I really liked it too until you fucking showed
I
up."
really like this $14 coffee.
Yeah, so I really like this vegan pizza till you showed up and then drove the price
And-
up $10 a pie. Yeah.
let me not like twist it up either, because I don't want to hate on anybody. Like, gentrification's a slippery slope, and like I don't mind when people move somewhere, but when you're completely ignorant to your surroundings and you move to a new place and like you start doing the things that no one ever did or only assholes did, that's why we have a problem with you. Like, I don't care if you wear a
That's
beanie.
a good way to put it.
If you want to wear a beanie in August, be my guest. You want a stupid mustache? Be my guest. I'm not you. I have no problems with you. But when you start coming in the neighborhood and you start calling the cops on people, or you start like obviously it will never snow ever again. But if I dig out a spot and you put a chair there, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna have a problem with you, and that's not cool. Like, that's the things that we experience in our neighborhood. Same thing with like just like going to bars and just being pretentious instead of just being like, you can make fun of our hoagie mouth and be a neighborhood person and make fun of me for being an idiot all you want.
I can't make fun of Hoagie Mouth because it made it away to our state too.
You know? Yeah. But when you come to another city or another neighborhood in a city where you're not used to, and you act completely like adjacent to what people are, you know what I mean? Like, or not adjacent, but like sub-adjacent, and you're like completely different, like, you're gonna get fucking made fun of, and you're an asshole.
I think one of my favorite things about Philadelphia, though, with the gentrification and the hipsters moving in, is like, as someone who's been going to Philadelphia for shows for decades, it's funny to think of like people doing that shit in the 90s. Like, you know, the penny farthing bikes, the bike with the big wheel in the front. Like, see them, like, I want you to do that in Juniata in 1994.
He calls it Juniata.
I'm sorry, man.
Was it?
Well, I'm not from there.
Juniata, but it's fine.
I'm not from there, man. You know what I mean?
I say Juniata as well because I'm from South Jersey originally.
Exactly. But it's like, and you just like think about like, if he would have been doing that in 1994, even up to like 99, you're like, man, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it's just some fucking weirdo.
It wouldn't have ended well, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Where was you're a Port Richmond boy, right?
I've been in Port Richmond since 2015.
He's been there for life.
Yeah.
Not life, but most of my life now. At this point, like, I grew up in NEP. My mom passed. I've been there. Besides 9 months, I lasted in South Philly, which South Philly is no thanks. Great culture, great food. I'm all right though. Thank you. But yeah, since I've been like 16, I've lived in Port Richmond. I'm 37, so 21 years.
Yeah.
So has the fucking
it's gone dead shit.
The dreaded Whitey hit you that bad?
We're me and you.
I was the first wave, probably. Like 20.
You're part of the problem, Mike?
Of course. I got to admit it. I got to own up. I'm not from there, you know. Like, but I also don't act, the way Jordan is talking about some of these people.
Listen, he drinks Miller Lite over PBR, so right there,
man.
You're good. You're drinking the Miller Lite over the PBR. You know the rules, and you're not a fucking jerk off. Like, there's certain times where you go to a coffee shop or you go to a bar, and I'm a very nice person. I go out of my way to always say hi to people and be,
amicable.
Treat people how I want to be treated. And a lot of the time, I get a lot of ignorant, like, and I don't even know if they know they're doing this, but I get a lot of ignorant rebuttals where I'm like, don't want to get neighborhood, but the first thing is like, motherfucker, do you know where you're fucking at right now? Like, do you know where you're at, man? Like, why are you being such a fucking piece of shit? I literally just asked you one question and made a joke, and you're like, I guess so. Ew. And then they turn around and like, yeah, it's awful. And I'm not making it up, because it's not just old boomers that think that way. Even people that have moved back to the city that left for a couple years, or people that have moved to my neighborhood are like, yo, what the hell happened? Like, what happened to this point where there's just X amount of douchebags, and they think they can, like, I don't want to say like when they want to take over or anything. That makes me sound like a boomer. I don't want to sound like I'm in, agnostic front or something like that.
No, that's not. It's just the way the cycle works.
It's
just how it works. It's just how it is, and it's driven by the developers. People aren't like, it's not just some random guy on the corner is like, you know what, I'm gonna change that neighborhood.
And there's plenty of people.
That's not how, it's developers.
And there's plenty of people also that have moved in and be like, well, this is what Philly is. I'll just accept it and assimilate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
For and you know who that is? It's the normies. They come in and they walk their dog and they go, "Sup, go birds. Okay, fine. Have a nice day." I go, "That's awesome. Great day to walk your kid and your dog. Your dog's very nice. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Go along with your day." As opposed to like snooty people where you're like I have a kid on my fucking block. I can't stand him. And like I was talking about the chair thing earlier.
Let's do this.
Let's talk some fucking shit. This dude does this thing.
Name names, puss.
I don't know his fucking name.
Kid from the block.
Damn. I hate him so much I don't even know his fucking name.
Pussy McGee. I don't know.
We're gonna find out later.
But he does that thing where obviously parking stinks in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
it's
a city.
There's so many fucking people
everywhere.
You're not wrong. Yeah. But now it's got as bad as South Philly, if not worse. This whole city's just bad. So this kid comes down here, and my girlfriend's trying to look for a parking spot. He'll be the asshole that will go out front of my fucking house where there's one spot, and he'll fucking sit on his phone and stand out in the middle of the street in the spot and wait for his girlfriend to get there and stand in the spot until she gets there. That's a penalty, right? That's a party foul. You can't be doing that. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm some ignorant fucking neighborhood douchebag.
Like, if you think you got a claim to a spot, you either A, put a chair out like an asshole, but you put the chair out and then you go back inside. If you're physically out there
on the phone,
watching the
having
spot,
a conversation
you're
with her.
a dick.
Unless, like, the only exception to that rule is if
she
you're
ain't
like,
pregnant.
Well, actually, that's a good exception. But another one would be like, dude, we got to load some shit in and out of the house.
That's fine.
And then you just communicate that,
but
right?
if you do
but
that,
that's about it.
You can park in front of any of the garages or the driveways or whatever. The few on the block.
This person is hedging their bets that no one on the block is going to challenge them. And when they get challenged, maybe they won't do it anymore. But maybe no one's going to challenge them.
Then they get all stuffy, like, oh.
Well,
yeah, this is where high school Jordan would come out and be like, motherfucker, if you don't fucking move, my girlfriend's right there and your girl ain't here yet. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna literally.
And then my girlfriend's gonna fuck your girlfriend up.
I mean, brown belt. So yeah.
Now, what do you say? What to a person who owns their place rather than rents it? Is that different?
I own? And if you rent and pay more than me, I feel bad for you, and that sucks. So there's no difference. I don't feel any kind of different way. Like, I appreciate you wanting to move here. That's fine. I like my neighborhood until you guys move in and ruin it. But in the meantime, I do like my neighborhood. Just keep it cohesive. It's such a fucking stupid thing to say, but you win more with honey than you do vinegar, right? Like, you're always going to get more by if you're a collective group. And that's why places even the biggest ghettos, when they have block parties and they have cohesiveness and they're
I miss my old neighborhood.
Unity,
so much.
whatever you want to call it. People get along more.
Puerto Ricans had the best block parties, dude.
Mm-hmm. You're not fucking wrong.
I was in a neighborhood called Willow Run.
Okay.
Where the hell is this?
It's Delaware, but it was definitely multicultural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta go that route, man. I know about. I went to public high school. I went to CCP. Same. I went to Community College of Philadelphia. May have Puerto Rican friends. Invite me to the barbecues. Mm-hmm. You're having the best rice and beans of your life, and everybody's cohesive, and no one gives a shit. That's what I mean. If
my daycare lady who raised me was fucking Mexican.
probably cool as shit.
The best. She's my second mom.
Let me ask you a serious question.
White people ruin everything. Rich white people ruin every fucking thing. They're the ones coming into the neighborhoods, and they're not from there, and they're
overpaying.
And you could go. This is micro level to macro level too. So
they're the people that ruin
everything.
Cohesiveness.
Let me ask you this,
and that's what makes people like me want to move.
Do you think that like when people that move into like Philadelphia, whatever area, if they're coming from a place like South Jersey or Wilmington, where I'm from, it's like,
dog, you're a bastard cousin of Philadelphia.
Yeah, so it's like you kind of like
we get it.
Yeah, like we know how to assimilate better.
You're not the problem.
Where like if someone from like
he's
I don't know
somebody from fucking Kitty Bungport or some shit.
Yeah, they come down to Philadelphia because they want to open like a fucking cupcake shop.
Oh, I was going to fucking Kalamazoo, but I figured I would transfer to
like
Temple.
Some fucking dork from like Vineland or some dork from like Newcastle County is just like
I don't even think that's. I think a lot of it is it's the expansion. It's the fact that New York City is overflowing. New York City, you can't. If you're like, I want to move to New York, you generally are like, well, good luck,
Philly,
right?
And Philly's the next best thing.
I'll go to New York, or I'll go to Philly instead. Or people in New York got priced out, and they go, well, I've been here for a while, but I don't know where else to go. I'm going to Philly. I mean, I see it all. I bartended for years, and it was like, constantly it would just be like people coming in like, I just moved to the neighborhood. This is cool. I'm like, where are you from? New York. Mm-hmm. Where do you live? From? Williamsburg. I lived there for 8 years. Okay, now you're here in Fishtown. You know, like that's so that I think is mostly those people have trouble not seeing it like another borough.
Yeah,
and it's not another borough.
Where South Jersey and Northern Delaware, like we get it
exactly.
Or Delco.
Yeah, exactly. Delco's also a bastard son. For every dipshit that lives in South Jersey or went to Wilmington U. Or goes to Widener or lives in Delco that moves to the city and has a DJ night, there's 10 people that have DJ nights that are from the suburb of Illinois or somewhere in the suburb of Ohio or even fucking like, I don't know, like Florida, Nebraska or California. Some dumb shit. Yeah, you're just like, well, yeah, I came here because it's cooler. Like, great. You're fucking ruining our community, though. You're the worst. Like, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you made 40 friends in 5 minutes because you offered them Coke. But in the meantime, you're completely ripping the culture out of my fucking neighborhood. And you
can't understand a non-coastal, like a non-coast living person moving to a place like Philadelphia.
Why not? It's fucking flat there, and you got less of a chance of hit by a tornado if you move here.
I get if it's like you're from like inner city Michigan or any inner city like Illinois, like those areas.
It's never
I
them.
think Mike nailed it. New York is overflowing, and they're like, "Oh, what's the next best thing?" Philly's right there.
I think that's just.
Do you remember? Like maybe it's
gotta be
because I'm old as fuck, but New York used to be scary.
Oh yeah.
And now I couldn't be less intimidated by New York.
It's
not just a city, as a state.
Thanks, Tracy Morgan.
Nah.
Yeah.
You sound like Tracy Morgan right now.
Why is that?
The city is
New York ain't scary no more.
It isn't.
It's definitely not. It's way cleaner than Philadelphia too. It's. I mean, it's just a different city now.
I'm a fucking mess. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to spill anything. My bad.
You're fine, bud.
Go ahead.
But yeah, it's like there's still parts of Philly that I don't want to deal with. But
absolutely not.
New York City is like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You got a homeless guy with his dick out? Whatever. It's like, who cares?
You ain't getting stabbed.
Yeah.
That dude's too busy jerking off with his dick out. You're not getting stabbed.
Unless you go on the train.
I like
everywhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, New York used to be like I remember like when I was a little kid, like first started like leaving town for shows, and like my mom's like, I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York for a show, and I was like, oh my god, you're gonna die, and like,
nope.
And now it's just like, no, I'm really not.
No.
Like,
my mom thought that about the kill time. My mom thought when I was
same.
going to 40th and fucking Woodland.
I told you my dad drove me to the kill time the first time I went there. Because my mom was
dead.
This was 99, I think. And it was like my mom was like, you're not allowed to go. And my dad was like, I'll drive him there and check it out. And, he like drove me there and gave me the whole like, is this a place you want to go? And I was like, yes. He's like, okay. Here it is.
Asshole.
Do you want to go? And I was like, yes, I want to go. He's like, all right, you can go. And then that's when I started going.
Kill time or in Stalag before it, I would go to those venues, but I wouldn't go anywhere else around those venues.
I used to get pizza.
I go to Ted's
Pizza.
I go to Ted's.
Yeah.
But like,
And then the New Angle, eventually, a couple years later, I started going to the New Angle.
I wouldn't
underage
venture
drinking.
more than a block away.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I played it safe.
No.
Yeah.
No, you didn't go past Ted's Pizza or the
loved,
L?
I loved
Fuck
seeing
that.
shows at the
Yeah.
Kill Time.
Kill Time's great. Stalag was great.
It's
yeah.
there are those places that in my like personal, when people are like, what were your favorite places to see shows in
The
Philly?
Rotunda.
I love the Rotunda too,
Rotunda
but
was
man,
my
Kill
favorite.
Time like had some special.
Definitely.
There was a vibe in there, and I saw some wild ass.
My
bands
favorite
at Kill
vibe
Time.
about Stalag and the Kill Time was the fact that if you look in that place and like when you would leave there, like you just knew like a year of your life had been subtracted because like the next morning you're like just picking your nose on the toilet and you're like,
it's black.
why? Yeah, you're like, why is this black? Why is there a living spore on it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Those are one of. Another one was me and this dude Joe Benson, and
I know Joe.
and occasionally
his dad was a cop at my high school.
yeah, and occasionally Joe Hardcore would book at this place called the Boiler Room.
Oh, yeah, 4th and Susquehanna.
I booked a show there.
Yeah,
Minor Time show.
That was one of the few places I was like, this is bringing me back to Stalag when I felt it
It's
was dicey.
gentrified.
Yeah, I was
around
gonna
there
say
now.
that block now. It's
Here's the
wild. that
thing.
we were
The
afraid
Human
of it.
Robot
Yeah.
Brewery is a block away from there
Here's
now.
the thing, like we would leave there and there was like this group of Puerto Ricans that would just be out front just staring everybody down. So the first like 3 shows we did there was just, this is fucked up. And then the 4th show, I forget, I don't even remember what show it was. We leave there and one of the guys just comes up to a group of like just scared ass white kids from like Lansdale and Delaware. Just like,
Oh, my God.
you guys want to play soccer? And then like 4 or 5 of us were like, not me obviously, but 4 or 5 of us were like, 4 or 5 physical activity, go fuck yourself. But 4 or 5 of us were like, yeah, sure. And they ended up playing soccer. Then every show we had there afterwards, those guys would just like see people over there, be like, ooh, and then like there'd always end up being like a soccer game
That's great.
out front.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's all it took. But yeah, the first 3 or 4 shows, I was like, huh.
Yeah, I booked a Minor Times Fight Amp show there through Chris Striegel when I think it was like
Minor Times is so
07 or something. That was 6 maybe. Sometime around, I can't quite remember, but you know.
Like Minor Times was sick.
I saw
Yeah,
Too
they were
bad
sick.
Fight Amp was such a fucking sound guy band.
Total sound guy band.
Yeah.
I saw Soylent Green at the fucking Boiler Room.
Really?
Yes.
shit.
Why do I not remember that?
We smoked weed with them. It was sick as fuck. Demiricus played, which was this band. I think they were
I
on
remember
metal.
Demiricus.
Yeah, they sound like Slayer. They're fucking nasty. They
Yeah.
were really good. They just put out a new album I think like a year or 2 ago. They were
Fuck, I
really
didn't know they were
good.
still going.
Left to Vanish played, if you remember that terrible metalcore band.
John Walls' band, right?
No, John Walls wasn't in that. That was the Blessed.
Okay.
That was a Blessed. They never got as big
I
as Left to
remember
Vanish.
Left to Vanish,
Left to Vanish
though.
was
I
huge.
remember
That's
them,
Sean
yeah.
Som's band.
Okay.
The drummer graffitied over someone across the street on the other abandoned warehouse, and then Joe beat his fucking ass in, and it was hilarious. And I was just like, I'm just here to see the stoner riffs. I'm gonna go back in, like, fuck this. But yeah, great show. Soylent Green at a fucking abandoned house in the beginning. They'll call it West Kensington or Northern Liberties, but it's fucking North Philly.
It blows my mind.
It's 6
Yep.
It's 6 blocks from fucking Temple.
Yep.
It was
Nowadays, completely gentrified.
It was one of the
dude.
only
Sure
venues
is
where no matter
gentrified.
what, it was always available.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We can always do it there.
Yeah, no matter what, that place was always available, dude.
Yep.
And as soon as we made soccer friends, it was fucking good to go.
That's awesome.
That's fucking great as
Hell
shit,
yeah.
dude. Oh fuck, dude.
You want to do some more news?
You got some more? What do you got,
do.
bud?
I think you might like this one.
Oh,
We're all
why is it from Florida?
we're all dog guys, right?
Absolutely.
How could you not be?
So a man's new puppy bit him and laughed.
What?
The dog laughed at him.
Turned out
Fuck
it,
yeah.
Turned
Dude's a
out it was a
bitch.
hyena.
Oh,
Fuck yes, dude.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's like my wet dream, dude. Is to fucking adopt a dog and have it be like something.
The man
nuts
who
with a
goes
dog.
by the username
how do you not know?
Is that Eric Andre?
Infrared Savage on TikTok says he saw a Bully Breeders advert online looking to sell an American bully puppy.
That is nowhere near looking like a bull.
How do
like
you
a
not know?
bully.
that looks like Lion King. It looks like the hyena.
Seriously does.
From Lion. It has a spot.
It seriously does.
It literally like
And even
like,
if you've never seen Lion King, that looks nothing like a bulldog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cute though.
It's adorable.
Yeah, until it grows up and bites you and laughs in your face.
Removes your son's arm and then just fucking makes fun of you for it.
You know what animal has the strongest bite in the animal kingdom?
Any wild one?
The hyena.
Oh, crazy.
no
That's
shit.
nuts that wild animals are
R.I.P.
dangerous.
R.I.P. your
That's
kid's
nuts,
feet.
dude.
When the man finally met his new puppy, he noticed something odd about the dog and asked the breeder if he clipped the ears or something. Furthermore,
Yeah.
the man says the animal looked like a wombat, which made him ask if he's sure it was a dog. The breeder reportedly played coy, claiming it was an American bully, and then proceeded
totally.
to show the puppy's parents, who showed no similarity to their alleged baby.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, dude, that's fucking great.
Nevertheless, the buyer tried to convince himself this was his puppy, or that when his puppy grows up, it's going to look like the two dogs he was shown, which were his parents.
This sounds like if Maury ever had a dog episode, this is what exactly what it'd be. This is a dog
It
episode
reminds
of
me
Maury.
Yeah.
Of that Chris Rock bit when he's like, when he says, of course it's your kid. Look, it has your hat.
Look at his fucking shirt.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck kidding me.
He says he was afraid, wondering what the fuck is he laughing for.
Can you see him like goes like mean mugging the hyena? He's like, what the
Holy
fuck is
shit.
so funny?
Do you think the hyena knew he was a hyena? It was like, you piece of shit.
You dumb son of a bitch.
I think
Yeah.
he knew.
You're probably playing like
Yep.
breeder's fees for me. I'm a goddamn hyena, dude.
I'm just waiting for my moment.
Determined to complete the sale, the breed dismissed the buyer's concern, saying it's a bully. It will get over that phase. The buyer says.
I don't care about the phase of being a separate animal. Oh, fuck me. That's great.
The buyer said the animal gave one big laugh and bit him hard on his leg. Hard as hell, bro, says the man.
Okay.
Adding that he didn't know dogs had crack babies.
Oh shit! Wow, unreal.
Oh, shit.
In the viral video, the buyer does not disclose if he left the
shit.
crack baby dog with the breeder.
Nice.
To us, spotted hyenas' vocalizations might sound like laughing, but they aren't actually laughing, blah, 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 blah.
The real question is, how the fuck did that dude get a hold of a hyena?
That is a great question.
Yeah.
He adopted it.
No, how did
How?
the breeder?
Yeah.
I think he's sitting on some bags of
There's
nickel.
not like
you
there's
know?
a Texas hyena.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
You
got
know?
some nickel to sell you. You know.
It's true.
Did he just pull? Where is it? Where was this at?
It didn't say.
Okay, it's gotta be like Arizona or like it's gotta be like a West Coast.
Yeah,
like,
but they're not a North American animal. They're
Yeah,
they're from
that's what I'm
Africa. They're
saying.
sub-Saharan Africa, I think, right? Like,
Yeah.
that dude ain't from Africa.
no, he bought it from a breeder who got it
That's
through
what I-
some
Yeah. I mean,
crazy
he's
fucking.
definitely
So
got a
was it a
relative.
sick fucking joke? Like,
It'd be like, if I
guess
showed up
what,
and tried to
guy?
sell you a gazelle. You'd be like, yo, those
I'll
don't
take it.
Those don't happen in this country at
Yeah.
all.
Yo,
This
dog, nobody
continent.
know what a gazelle is, bro.
Not even South America, they know what the fuck a gazelle is. So yeah. That's wild as shit.
It came from some exotic.
It's funny
exotic illegal
because it seems like
super illegal shit.
it seems like it would be harder to get a hold of a hyena than it would be to get an actual American bulldog.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You're not
Pitbull.
wrong.
Yeah.
You can go to any rescue and give them $1 and they'll give you 3 of them.
It's like, yo, man, you got a chihuahua? I was like, nah, I got a shark. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
All right, I'm in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
all right.
how much?
Yeah.
Does it bite?
Yeah.
Does it bite?
Is it friendly?
He'll get over that phase.
He's got the
Yeah, the weirdest thing
his
is
chompy phase. Yeah, yeah.
I was petting him and his coat actually cut me. It's the weirdest thing.
Holy shit.
That's a good one.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's probably my favorite story today.
That would be my question. I wouldn't be like, why are you trying to rip me off? I'd just be like, all right, dude, I get it. You're trying to rip me off, but it's like, where the fuck did you get a hyena?
And you win, dude.
It's like, all right, like, yeah, you've obviously outsmarted me here, but where the fuck did you get a hyena, dude?
Who brought this hyena into the country? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, did you just have like a hyena connect in like the Serengeti? Like, how did you do it, dude?
Yep.
Also, do you know anybody who can get me a dingo or by any chance or something like. Fuck me, dude. That's fucking great.
It gives you a coyote.
Gives a coyote.
Yeah, it's a
Definitely
dingo.
some
a dingo.
Tiger King shit.
Which is basically, like a Texas dingo is a coyote. Yeah.
I got one more story.
Ooh.
This should hit close to Dennis's heart.
Oh shit. It's about Garfield?
No. Closer. A man sues Buffalo Wild Wings, claiming
True.
the pricey boneless wings are basically nuggets.
They're not boneless. I've heard this story.
This is close to Jordan's heart, apparently.
Yeah.
Or so, yeah. Chicago. A man has filed a class action lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings, saying the restaurant chain is charging too much for its boneless wings, which are basically nuggets and not made from the actual wing of a chicken.
Smartest guy in the room.
Listen,
He's not wrong.
I'm
He's
taking
not
a
wrong.
piss. Boneless wings are delicious.
I gotta pee too anyway.
Oh, come on. I can't leave
Break
the same
time.
time at you, bro.
Oh, man.
Boneless wings are delicious. And would you want actual boneless wings? Like, think about this. If someone shredded all that meat off the bone and then gave you a plate of just meat off the wings, would you go like, well, that's an actually boneless wing. I really like this. Or would you rather just have it cut up and basically be a buffalo chicken nugget? Let's be honest.
I'd take a nugget.
You know what I mean?
Why not?
People bitch
You
about...
don't want a wing with the bone removed served to you. That's weird as fuck.
I'd still eat
This
it.
guy's just trying to make money.
Yeah.
That's all. On a technicality.
Context.
At least I know there's more
Okay.
coming on this story. But that's
the
my
lawsuit,
guess. That's,
wrong.
Yeah.
You can't sue someone over that. Are you right? Yeah, you're probably right. Like, you're probably right. But, like, do you really want the sawed-off wing?
Fuck
Like,
no.
this is a boneless
It'd be
wing.
disgusting.
We were in the back there doing work, cutting the fucking meat off the wing. Like, do you really want a plate full of, like, you just pick it up with your
No.
hands? Like, do you want to fucking do that?
no.
I would eat it with a fork.
I don't know.
The defendant he filed a complaint this week against the restaurant and Inspire Brands Incorporated. I guess the owner of
Fuck them
Buffalo
guys.
Wild Wings.
Sure, right.
According to court documents obtained by Fox television stations, Halim, that's his name, contends the boneless wings are not actually part of the chicken wing, but instead slices of chicken breast, like Jordan just said, deep fried like wings. This clear-cut case of false advertising should not be permitted, as consumers should be able to rely on the plain meaning of a product's name and receive what they are promised, the lawsuit stated. Halim also contended that consumers known what the boneless wings are made of, they would have paid less for them, if at all. So if they knew what they were
The
buying.
thing is, like, you're still getting white meat chicken breaded with sauce.
Are wings dark meat?
No,
Or-
they're white meat.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
As a former butcher, I can tell you
Okay,
promptly, the two places you can get white meat on chicken is the breast and the wing.
Okay.
So it's not like they're passing off thigh meat to you and saying, it's white meat chicken. Yeah, so
I do love thigh.
It's
the same
just
shit.
a cash grab. That's
Yeah.
right. That's on. Yeah.
You good? You good?
Gotta think that's the case.
Yeah, it's just honestly, this whole fucking thing could be solved by saying, look, instead of calling it like a boneless chicken wing, just saying it's like just call it a boneless chicken bite, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lawsuit stated the restaurant chain began selling boneless wings around 2003 and has become one of the most popular menu items. The lawsuit cited a New York Times article that said that the practice of selling boneless wings came from the rising cost of actual chicken wings and the decreasing cost of chicken breast. He's suing for false and deceptive business practices.
So pay this person.
Kramer.
He deserves money.
I mean,
Kramer.
like I heard that fucking that whole argument, like it's just chicken nuggets. It's not. Because if you saw like that fucking stupid special about like McDonald's chicken nuggets, how it all comes from that pink slime shit or whatever, how it's just like formed.
It's pretty tasty
Meat?
pink slime, though. I gotta
Yeah,
say.
I'm not fucking arguing about delicious chicken nuggets. I'm just arguing about where it comes from.
Where it comes from.
It's like it's still processed chicken, regardless. Whereas if you get boneless wings, especially at my beloved, my Buffalo Wild Wings, it's still white meat chicken breaded. So it's not like you're getting processed. You're getting white meat chicken breaded and put sauce on it. So What are you fucking complaining about?
He didn't grow up poor. I'm a big proponent of unless the food tastes bad, don't bitch about it. If it tastes good, I don't give a shit what you call it. I'm a big proponent of food. I think Dennis is as well. I think you guys are as well.
What gave me away?
That's crazy. And I feel
Who
as
snitched?
if, like, if it's good, why fucking complain about it?
Yeah.
All you're doing is bitching.
It's like why fix what ain't broke. Yeah.
You just want to hear yourself talk.
Yeah, bitching for bitching's sake. That's all.
Exactly.
Like you just want to be like one of those dorky Seinfeld who's like, well, why do I call it a boneless chicken wing when it's just a chicken nugget? You know,
Jerry?
like,
Jerry, is that you?
Like, great, that's a fucking hilarious observation, but so what?
Well,
chicken
he's
nuggets
suing to
are
make
dope.
money.
Just like the
It's-
beers.
That's what happens. It's
not
like
gonna
one of
bitch
those.
about your
It's
shitty
a
beer.
it's a rich American tradition
job.
to find a goofy thing to go. I think I can get a payday out of this.
Yeah.
If I find the right lawyer and word things correctly. It's just what happens in this country. It has for years. So maybe he's gonna get a payday. I don't think he deserves it, but hey,
Well, it's class action, so I think it's
It
like.
would be
class
great
action, okay.
to have someone like Buffalo Wild Wings like, yeah, I want to countersue. All right, what grounds? This guy's a dork.
Yeah,
exactly. Just like, yo, you're a fucking
I'll take
herb,
that
dude.
case.
Yeah.
Guilty. Dorcas Malone.
Yo, judge, pound that gavel, B.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why are you being such a hard on about chicken, you sissy la? Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, who gives a shit? You're being a hard on about chicken, dude.
You're like, Buffalo's like, yeah, can you go find some Asian zing or Caribbean jerk chicken nuggets? I don't think you fucking can, dude.
Yeah, right.
So we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Imagine going to someone's house and they make a bunch of food and they make some chicken in some form and you bitch about it in any kind of way. It tastes good too.
Yeah.
And you just go, well, you could have used this sauce or you could have did this.
And not
it's
only
just
that,
like,
but you owe me $20.
Yeah, like exactly. You know what?
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Yeah.
out. You're out. You're never
It's
invited.
like, yo,
If-
take a powder, dude. Get out of here.
If this wasn't a chain and this was someone's house and they were like, well, this guy told me that they were wings and he actually served us thighs. The fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
Like, that's even more
And
reasonable.
lose my number.
I'm going full Larry David on that motherfucker.
That is
I'm
more
going
reasonable.
full Larry David
Yeah,
on that
because
motherfucker.
thighs are dark meat, and but you're freaking the same shit. Shut up.
Yeah.
Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Done.
And it's not like they're charging like a fucking $1 million for these fucking boneless wings.
Yeah, we're
either.
talking the difference of what, $12.99 versus
Yeah, instead of being-
13?
Yeah.
Spending
I don't know.
so what is
I
it
don't
like
fucking
20 cents a piece like they are on Tuesdays?
I just
or whatever?
don't- I don't know.
It's like 30 cents. Like shut up.
He said he likes the B-dubs. I'm not going to that cop bar. Dennis might be a cop. I don't know. I'm not going to that cop bar. Fuck
I am
that
fat,
place.
so I probably am a cop.
Fuck that place, man. B-dubs sucks.
It is a little copy. in
I'm
there.
not a little bit.
Yeah, but I just suffer from being in an area that has a lack of good wing spots.
Your fault, Philadelphia shit talker.
To be fair, our local watering hole a block away from it's equidistant from Jordan and I's house is also a cop bar. So they have
Got
decent
good
wings.
boneless wings though.
Yeah.
Got
Their
great
wings are
boneless
boneless. They're
wings.
not real wings. I might sue them. You know.
Like motherfucker, we will shoot you and throw a dirty pistol at your feet if you don't keep your goddamn mouth shut.
And no one will ever find you.
I didn't see nothing. I
Your
don't know.
parents will
Never
have.
mind. Take it back.
It's like your parents will have nothing to bury.
See you later tonight.
So either you drink it, so either you eat these fucking chicken nuggies. or
Jokes
you
on them. My parents are dead.
Yeah, we're trying to run a lighthearted like podcast here, and you got to bring like the darkness in here.
All right. Well, that was the first dead
Jesus
parent joke.
Christ,
Sorry.
dude.
You're
I
lucky
mean-
you only got one today.
I mean, get over.
Wrong one.
Nope, no whoops needed. Holy shit! I was just gonna say get over it, and then you just fucking. Holy shit!
I was looking for chicken burger. Whoops.
Holy shit, dude!
Yo, if you want to sing the Burger King songs before we leave here, we can totally do it.
Holy shit, dude!
I won't press my.
I got a fucking. I don't know how to pivot from that one.
I know how. I know how.
Oh fuck me!
Would you guys like to press your luck with a game?
Sure.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
what's the game, dude?
Now, we have a reoccurring segment for our guests on this show where, especially for the musically apt? especially musically inclined guests. You guys would know better than anybody.
If you make me play a scale right now, I'm going to punch you in the face.
That's not going to
No.
Where do you think you are, dude?
Alex's house.
You guys know better than anybody that our friends overseas have some pretty goofy names for their bands.
Oh, here we go. Okay, yes.
I'm familiar with this segment and I like it.
Let's go.
So we're gonna play a segment
Big fan.
called "Is It Euro?"
This is hard. It got flipped on me for the first
One,
time
two,
the
one,
last
two,
episode
one,
we
two.
recorded.
Or we can collaborate.
Dude,
All
yeah.
right.
We can come to an agreement and
Okay.
give
Here's the
an
thing.
answer.
I don't know
Yeah.
these either. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing.
Okay.
Except
Awesome.
yeah.
recently, I did a deep dive into Encyclopedia Metallum, and I've got some great entries.
Hell yes.
So
Dude, he had one fucking, though. It hasn't come out yet, but it was an episode we recorded previously, and the band's name was Nice Cat. And there's another band called Heavy Guitars, and
Oh, man,
ever
I
since
don't
I found
know.
out about these two,
Yeah.
I've been on like a deep dive trying to find as much by those bands as I possibly
Dennis
can.
is losing sleep at night.
what-
This.
Yo, I absolutely
Literally
am.
staying
I
up.
watched the one you guys did with Gene Meyer, and that
fuck.
was a real good one. And there were some ones in there where I was like, man, I don't know actually. That's, so
Yeah.
yeah.
well, strap in, boys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, up first, carnivorous vagina.
Ooh.
American.
I think so too.
Okay.
He gives us a score and everything.
Well, fuck it. I'll be the odd man out. I'll say they are not European, but they're not American.
You're all wrong.
What?
Italy.
Son of
They're
a
European.
bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had more oomph when his parents died.
Dead parent sound.
Dead dad. Big bucks, no mommy. Stop. Yeah. Fuck me. I'm sure they were wonderful people.
They would laugh right now, but
Okay.
they're dead as
Yeah,
shit.
they
So they're,
definitely-
so
yeah,
they're
right.
good eggs.
Even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
All right, number 2.
Fuck.
Needle knife.
Japanese. No way in hell that's not Japanese.
So you're saying not Euro.
I'm saying I'm going full in Japanese.
Euro.
I'm going Euro for sure.
You're all wrong.
Motherfucker.
They're American.
What the fuck? Where are they from?
New Jersey?
If you can, if you guys can
North Jersey.
pinpoint the state, you will get a point for it.
North Jersey and Gutter Christ books them regularly.
No.
Shout out to my man Gutter.
Definitely.
Needle knife.
Needle knife.
Is it one word or just
Two
they space
words.
it out? Okay.
Wisconsin.
Massachusetts.
Not Burlington, Vermont.
I was pretty damn
He
close.
was, oh yeah, I was
Sir, you
close
were
enough.
closer.
I
Yeah.
Partial credit.
I had
I'll
New
give you-
England
I'll give
in
you
my
a half
head, but-
point.
This
Alright,
is
hell yeah.
hard.
It is. It's fucking
it's
hard
Harder
as
than
shit.
you think.
Yeah.
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 That's what she said.
Not to me.
Speaking of she, hung daddy.
Oh, yeah, I love this one. Okay.
American.
Euro.
American.
Euro.
American.
Mike, comment.
Hung daddy.
Hung daddy.
I'm going Euro.
Not only are they not European, they're American, and they're probably playing at a brewery nearby in the next 2 or 3 months.
Either Euro or Florida.
Dennis is wrong. They're Euros.
Yes.
Fuck me.
There you go.
Where are they from?
Hung Daddy.
Hung daddy.
Germany.
United Kingdom. Close enough.
Oh, God.
You gotta figure, where the English is the
West-
first language.
The first Americans.
It's funny we both thought Germany. I don't know.
Because
Hung daddy.
that's why you're friends with Jews. You got this. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
chicken.
hung daddy.
That means the hung daddies have the fucking uncut dicks too.
That's right.
This is information you find out when you check out your friend's birds.
Full circle.
Exactly.
Speaking of birds,
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
robot dicks.
man.
That might not be Euro. I'm going
Euro again.
Okay.
I'm going American.
Okay.
Japanese.
So not Euro.
Not Euro.
Okay.
And I'm not Euro. I'm saying American.
McGinnis is wrong. They are not Euro.
Oh.
Where are they
Okay.
from?
Japan.
Japan.
I'm saying the United States.
Okay. Dennis is right.
Fuck.
That shit.
Robot dicks.
Wait.
I was once again going to say
Jordan,
Germany.
Jordan still gets a point because they're not Euro. Dennis, where are they from in America?
Robot dicks.
You'll like
This is not the first time I said that 3 times in a row.
Oh.
Texas or California?
Ben Salem, Pennsylvania.
Son of a bitch!
So they're local. Are they still around?
I don't remember if they're active or not, but we can find out now.
We're gonna
Somebody
book, we're gonna
call
book a show at Bonks and have him play.
Somebody call Bob Meadows and see if he knows what's up.
He's actually in the band.
Tom's been in bands with Lower Bucks kids. Lower Bucks might as well be New Mexico. It's the same fucking shithole place.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't just whistling Dixie.
Shock Hillary.
Oh,
American.
Hold on. Are you sure? You guys?
I mean, it's true. It could be a misdirect.
Yes, that's.
We say Hillary
Spells.
because
Spelling SHOK. Shock Hillary.
I mean, I want to say
Hillary spelled like Hillary Clinton's first name.
HILARY.
I'm going Euro.
1L.
I'm going American.
But here's the thing, like Mike could be right because it could be a misdirect. You think Hillary? Oh, they got to be American because it only means shit to Americans.
I think it's a misdirect, personally.
Or I'll call the middle
Florida,
Canada.
So not Euro.
Not Euro.
Okay. Yeah.
Dennis and Jordan get a point. They are not Euros.
Are they Canadian?
You saying it? Where in America do you think? What do you guess? What do you posit?
Florida.
Wait. You said it's not Euro. That means it still could be African, Australian, Asian, but
Russian.
Will you pick something already?
I already said Canada.
They're not Canada. It is the United States, Jordan. You're right. Where?
It's not Florida.
What do you think?
I can't. Unless it's your final answer, I can't
That's
confirm.
my final answer.
Okay. Tucson, Arizona.
Ah, fuck.
Well, Texas was close.
Yeah, well, Arizona.
That's.
I should have got that.
Yeah.
All right. Still got a point though.
Arizona's a nice place.
Great name, by the way.
Arizona's a very nice place.
Especially when they spelled it with SHOK.
Isn't that weird?
Sick.
The Salesman.
Oh boy.
Oh, that just
Euro.
nah.
I'm going Euro.
The Salesman.
Not spelled any goofy way or anything like that.
Nope.
Sounds like a UK band.
That could go either way. That could be UK. You know, fuck that. Yeah, European, UK.
Okay.
In Migalava.
Yeah.
I also think Euro.
You're all wrong. They're from Bentonville, Arkansas.
Oh my god.
That's not a real place. You just made that up.
Yeah.
You just made that
I
up.
think that was in the movie, the Tim Burton movie,
written
Big
down.
Fish.
No one's ever heard of Arkansas.
I've played there. It's
It's not a real state.
Are they a screamo band?
They are progressive metal.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet. Fucking dorks.
Speaking of metal, Witches Runes.
Oh, fuck. That could be.
Witches Runes?
Seriously.
So they're either Swedish or American.
Either Los Angeles or somewhere in Germany,
Scandinavia.
or
Here's
or
the thing,
Norway.
though. Or Connecticut, because you know they love their runes.
Yeah.
We're not white power.
Oh man.
Sure, you're not.
Damn, I don't know where to go with this
So
one.
what do we say? Euro or not Euro?
I'm going Euro.
I'm gonna go Euro.
Okay.
I'm gonna say not Euro.
All right. McGinnis and Jordan are right. They are
Yes.
Euros.
Let's fucking go.
Where?
That's where it gets
Sweden.
I say Germany.
Italy.
Italy.
Fuck.
Okay.
Italy. See, I wouldn't have picked it. I would have picked one of the fucking honky ass.
So they just started
areas.
naming their bands off of the Swedelcore bands,
just
of their Stockholm bands.
Yeah.
Okay.
That name could go like either they're
What,
like
Witches'
old
Ruins?
heads,
Runes.
or they're young bulls who are into the whole,
Yeah.
like the 70s
like
witchy
Vikings.
vibe thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like they sound like
it's
At the
hard
Gates.
Hard to know. but-
The total sounds like the At the Gates In Flames
Well,
band.
maybe
Sounds like I would love them.
Doom / black metal. Who knows?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, well, go figure.
All right.
Oh, if they sound like black metal, it means they hate Jordan's people.
Probably.
True.
You said they're from Italy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they definitely
Oh,
would
even
be.
more so. But
They-
the trains ran on time, did they not?
Mussolini Corps.
Stalin.
Don't forget about him.
Oh, shit.
All right. Funny Farm.
Oh my god, that is the worst band name ever.
Yeah, that is really
US.
sad.
Funny Farm.
Is it
I'm
Euro?
going to go Euro.
I
Is
gotta
it
go
not
Euro.
I gotta
man.
go Euro.
United States.
McGinnis and Gord are right again.
Oh.
They are Euros. Where are they from?
I'm once again going to say Germany. I'm very sorry for it.
I'm going to
I've
go
got
a
a lot
little
of hate
bit.
on
I'm going to say
Germany.
Belgium.
Ooh, good.
Ooh, Germany light.
Good guess. Norway.
Kind of.
You said good guess,
Yeah,
and
it's not
it's nowhere near.
Scandinavian. Belgium is more German than
Close. They're close.
Scandinavian.
They're close. They're close.
It's like Italy. Ooh, you're so close. Tokyo.
Unlike some of these United States, those countries are very close together.
Oh, fuck me.
Fuck, I thought they
That's
were definitely
funny.
like a Belgian band. Like the Nasty band.
Two nasty rules.
This is gonna be this is
So good.
we got
So
a
good.
contender for Dennis's favorite band of the day.
Oh, shit.
Masters of Disguise.
Oh, shit. The Transformers?
That's an American band.
Masters of Disguise.
Or Pistachio Disguisey from the hit movie Master of Disguise. Turtle.
So not Euro.
Not your American.
I'm also gonna say not Euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not European.
You're all wrong.
No
Motherfucker.
They're Euros. They're from Germany.
Oh, the one time
God
you don't
damn
fucking go. The one time you don't go for the motherland.
I should have
Yeah.
stuck with it until I
fucking
was
me again.
right.
I told you.
Turtle.
Told you this game is hard.
Master of
Alright,
Disguise.
So here, ask me the next.
and
Here,
now
let me
it
put
makes
my
sense,
Jewish star
but-
away. Now ask me the next question. Here, let me put this away.
Okay.
And now ask me the next question.
Mouth breather.
American.
American. I think I've actually heard that band.
I know them. They're from Virginia.
Oh, it might be a different one. You're all right. They are American.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not from Virginia. I'll give
Oh.
you one more chance.
California.
Virginia.
He just said Virginia.
Shit,
I
fuck
said
me,
no.
because that's the one I know. The same
You
one
probably know. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
you know
Yeah, good.
they're
Are
a
they
good,
noise
good-
rock?
Yes, they're a
That's
noise
crazy.
rock band.
Yeah.
Okay. Florida.
And what'd you say?
I'll go Midwest. Let's say. Illinois.
Nah, Texas.
All right.
Fuck me. Well,
All right.
somewhat the Midwest.
Sludge/doom metal.
Oh,
I should listen to them. Other mouth breather. Okay.
Other mouth breathing. Yeah.
yeah.
This
Probably
name,
about 16 of them. I mean,
this name
Yeah,
got
it's true.
cut off. So I am from the government, and I am here to kill you.
oh, man.
They keep getting worse, man.
North Korea. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh my god, I hate you.
I'm going. Oh man,
So not Euro.
there's two ways to look at this.
Oh, you're really. That's the
Are
problem.
they really pissed off white kids from our country?
Yup.
Or are they
Or
really
someone making fun
or
of
are they
it
like
from-
made
yeah.
up pissed off
Yep.
kids from Europe where they
Yeah.
have healthcare?
Yeah.
Like I'm really mad, but we have healthcare here.
Or they're making fun of it.
So
I'm gonna
Canada.
say Euro.
I'm gonna go not Euro.
Okay. Jordan, you're wrong. Fuck. McGinnis and Dennis, you're right. They are not Euros.
Okay, we gotta figure out where though. It could be any English-speaking European. No, not European. So I'd have to say the U.S. or Canada. So I'm gonna stick with my go-to and say Canada.
Wait, are they Euro or not Euro?
They're not,
Not
Euro.
Euro. You got
right.
the first one right.
So
So where are they from?
So it's got to be Canada,
not necessarily.
North America, or Australia.
Or Korea.
They speak English.
I'm
I'm from the government, and I'm here to kill you.
So then I'm sticking North Korea.
I'm gonna go United States. Do I have to get more specific or?
Yes.
Go
United
state.
States, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So
now
okay.
you got to get more specific.
Okay.
This is a tough one.
No pressure, maybe.
Think about a
New York.
Where in New York?
Oh man.
Oh fuck!
shit.
Easy, Queens.
Hold on.
No.
No.
I know New York City.
Albany.
Oh my God, you're so close, Buffalo.
Okay.
All right.
Motherfucker,
I'm giving him a point.
Give that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, give him the full point.
God
on that
damn,
one.
dude.
It's like really fucking close. That's so funny.
Dude, this is a good like Saturday night game. Like this is
Yeah.
a good game. Like, this is a good
It's-
like
it-
drinking game.
Wait.
We're really fucking good at this. Okay?
It puts genre. I know that. What kind of metal is it?
Metalcore.
Yeah.
course
Makes
it
total,
is.
makes total sense.
it's a long name. It's got to be metalcore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I roast a little bit.
And they're from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Total anal infection.
Oh fuck.
Not a partial.
Are they Euro or are they not
European.
Euro?
American.
Okay.
Not Euro.
I'm going Euro.
So you're saying not Euro?
I'm saying
Not
Euro. I'm
Okay.
saying
not,
Euro.
Not Euro.
Okay, you guys are both wrong. Gordon's
Fuck.
right.
I was gonna
Let's
say
go.
Scotland.
Can you pinpoint where they're from? This is a tough one. They're not Euro though.
Maine.
Indonesia. Close.
Very close. Okay.
Very similar.
I thought they were American.
They both have LL Bean outlets.
The lobster
okay.
is delicious this time of year.
So far, Gordo's in the lead.
Dude,
All right.
so you know.
No shit.
it's a sensation.
I like this game even more.
You're about to like it even
About
more
time
and
the
more,
Jews took a win.
as opposed to when.
Don't make me call Uncle Georgie. I'll call Uncle Georgie right now, and you guys will be in trouble.
See what that guy can do about the egg prices. Am I right?
I don't know about the coordinates yet, but all I gotta do is look at my phone, and I will tell Uncle Georgie to program them into the phone.
He's been watching the whole time.
It's like, yo, Uncle George, Hocus in Delaware.
Exactly. That's the last thing you hear. And
Exactly.
the last thing you see is just the end of Independence Day before you die.
And then you and all you love is ashes.
Right?
So I get to see Will Smith punch an alien.
That
Yes.
was sick.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. And then you die.
Jeff Goldblum.
Because he was a
Alright.
Gentile just like you guys.
Ready? Destroy Uranus.
How's Uranus
The
spelled?
the planet.
Okay.
Are
Well,
we saying Euro or not
Obviously
Euro?
from Clever Town, America.
Clever Town, more like Cleveland. I'm going to say American.
Why don't you actually be Cleveland, too?
I say not Euro.
You're all wrong.
What?
They're from
Euro.
Estonia.
That's not even real anymore.
God. Dude, they have coffee there. It's real.
Oh, you know who else is from Estonia? Fucking Linkovich Chomovsky from Encino Man.
That's
And that
true.
guy just won an Oscar, so let's respects to Linkovich Chomovsky.
Sure, if anyone gives a
Yeah,
shit about
dude.
the fucking Oscars.
Respect.
Yo, man, if you don't like Encino Man, you can go fucking pound sand.
Listen, all I love is nugs and chilling and
Nugs,
grindage,
chilling, and
man.
grind?
I
Fuck yeah,
love
dude.
that.
Remember
man.
the first entry of the new and improved Is It Euro? Nug.
True. That was a sick name,
That was a
dude.
good one. All right, next
All right,
next
comeback time. Let's
next
go.
band. Lock and Load.
Oh man.
The South.
Euro.
These are so like it's like everyone could be a trick question.
It's good. It's good. This is very good work by you, Tom.
I'm going Euro as well.
And you said not. You said the South.
Not Euro, United States, Southern United States.
All right, McGinnis and Gord get it again.
Let's
They
go.
are Euros. Where are they from?
Lock and load. I mean, I
Lock
want to see
and
my
load.
Jewish heritage. Want to say it's Germany, but I want to go. So they're
Does the UK are we counting the UK as Europe
That's
here?
Euro as
Absolutely.
fuck. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know, if you say that while you're in the UK,
Yes.
they'll get mad at you. So that's
Fuck
that's-
them.
Then I want to
Fair
say
enough.
You,
I'm
okay,
just- I'm
they also
checking.
talk. Huh?
I want to say United Kingdom. I want to say they're
I
from
was gonna
England
say
or
UK.
London.
They also
Yeah.
talk stupid, and you're both right.
Oh, we bits and bobs and we lock and load band. Yeah,
Shut up.
off.
Slam. United Kingdom slam band.
Which are,
Yep.
of course, they're a slam band.
Dun 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 dun. I like to drink tea. Dun 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 dun.
Exactly. So true, bestie. All
Let's
right,
go.
Brie Brie, I love scones.
Next
Nailed
one.
it.
Next band.
Okay.
Patty's Pancake Posse.
Oh, easy. Ireland.
Spell
Or
Patty.
Philadelphia.
Spell Patty.
Exactly.
Pattie.
Ooh,
Not Euro.
Not Euro. He's right. I'm
Okay.
turning it back.
Yeah, if it was D's, you would definitely go.
Yeah, you just heard
Patty's
it.
Pancake
Posse.
Posse. Yeah, not Euro.
You're all right. Where are they from?
Oh, Patty's Pancake Posse.
Boston.
It's a great guess.
I'll go outside of Boston and say Connecticut.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say New Jersey.
Nah, you should have left the coast. Terre Haute, Indiana.
All right.
It's not a real
God.
place. Not a real place.
Yeah.
You can't say that about every place you haven't been to.
I can.
You can't.
I can, and I will.
Here's a on the nose one, or maybe on the dick nose, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
Erectile dysfunction.
American. I'm gonna say American.
I'm going Euro.
I'm going
right.
Land of the
I'm right.
Rising Sun. I'm going motherfucking Japan, dude.
Gord is right again.
Damn.
They're
Son of a bitch.
Take
American.
He's running away
but
with it.
you get a point though because they're not euros. Remember.
Okay. Still though.
And you said what again?
I said Euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
You said United States, right?
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction. Blue Chew, new sponsor of the podcast. Blue Chew.
Yeah.
This segment has been brought to you by Blue Chew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Use promo code.
I want to say like one of the Dakotas.
Yeah, it's got to be a place.
It's probably not one of the Dakotas.
There-
Because no, he's not going to look up. There's no band anywhere near with a band.
I swear to God, like the bands, like a band called Erectile Dysfunction, they get shows because they're the only band in that town.
Wisconsin. I'm going to say Wisconsin again. Milwaukee.
Okay.
I agree. I think he's in the right area. So yeah,
Go to another
I'm
one
with
around there.
Wisconsin,
Michigan.
Michigan's kind of on the
Minnesota.
nose. I'll go. Yeah, Minnesota sounds good.
Awfully cold. Santa Ana, California.
Oh God.
What?
Really? You guys have so many
what
pill.
kind, what kind of band is it?
They are a shocker gore grind band.
Yeah, I am shocked by
You
that.
have so many drugs out there. How do you have erectile dysfunction? Like you're fine.
Exactly.
They got to be like 19-year-old kids,
And you also have
Transplants, probably.
and you also have
Yeah.
so many drugs. Why are you starting a gore grind band?
right?
Right.
You got boners and riffs. What are you doing?
Start something that's gonna get you some puss.
All right. Next entry. Bad joke.
Oh, definitely European.
Okay.
I want to say the same.
Okay.
I'm
European.
going not Euro.
All right. McGinnis is right.
Fuck.
Shit.
Not
Fuck you,
Euros.
Dennis.
Where are they from?
I think the United States.
Final answer?
Yes.
No. They're from Chile.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
South American.
Sometimes if a band name is really like aggressively
Mid.
bad,
Yeah.
it's somewhere like no, it's somewhere you'd never consider.
It's just like reminded me of like high school punk band, like from someone in like Wyoming or something.
Exactly.
And since it's from a place where, like,
no one is.
English isn't the first language. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we use this, but it's like in our, like, it means in the Americans call it bad joke.
They have
Yeah,
a cursory understanding of the English
Yes,
language,
exactly.
kind of.
But then again, cursory understanding of English language is also a lot of states in the United States.
not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one might be the easiest one.
Okay.
Actually, maybe not. Lobster apocalypse.
Oh my god.
Just reminds me of seeing Little Nicky. Am I asleep? Or
I
am
say not Euro.
Not Euro.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
trying to think where lobsters actually live.
The United States.
Yeah,
not
right?
Euro. I'm gonna go same
Yeah.
thing as them.
Okay. You're
New
all
England.
right.
Across the board.
Somewhere in
Fuck
New
yeah.
England.
All right.
Somewhere in New England.
Maine.
I
Though
say
it would be funny to call yourself Lobster Apocalypse and live in like
I say
a,
Canada.
like a landlocked area. It's fucking good point.
I think that's a Canadian band.
So Canada, Maine.
Maine.
Canada's a good guess, but he already said it, so I'll fucking have to go out of pocket and say it'd be funny if they were from a landlocked state.
Yep. Yeah. It would be.
So
Yeah.
I want to say Nebraska.
You're so close, Des Moines.
I love that.
Des Moines, Iowa.
That's truly where the lobster apocalypse occurs.
Oh my god!
The Red Lobster apocalypse.
Yes,
Makes a lot of
Jesus
sense.
Yep,
Christ!
yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, that is good.
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
By the time the lobsters get to their state, they're done for.
Fuck
That makes a lot of
me.
sense.
That's where it
Oh
happens.
my
That's where it
God.
goes
Oh
down.
god!
Yeah.
I'm
Damn
so
it.
happy. You can't make this up. This is so funny.
Shit.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Because they've never seen a. There's no way in hell they've seen like an actual lobster.
Well, at Red Lobster, and they're
It's
just
true.
at that point they're just like they're decimated. They're
Or-
like, we traveled so far to get here to be to be picked by this person, and then just
fat
fucking
fucking-
they're like, oh, just kill me,
Yeah,
Walmart
Just please,
shopper.
for the love of God, pick me.
You know the lobster tank just has one.
Yeah.
There's just
Pick
one.
me for the love of
He's
God.
got one claw.
Kill me.
Yeah,
He's
kill
actually
me now.
He's actually been dead for like 4 days, and they just won't fish him out because they think they can get it something
They're
out of
just
him.
waiting for Gordon Ramsay to come in and do a Kitchen Nightmares. Like,
Oh, you
the fucking lobster's dead.
He's been dead for days.
Yeah, we know, dude. We've been waiting. You know?
Des Moines sounds like a John Taffer job for bar rescue.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn it.
He's dead in the tank. we got 2 more entries.
Not only did I save
damn
that
it.
crab, I saved his family.
Jesus Christ.
That crab was going to get divorced.
God damn, I think
And
I
saved his
Shellfish
family.
everywhere. We'll celebrate
Dude,
this
I gotta
day.
piss again. I think I have
What are you,
prostate cancer.
diabetic? What the fuck?
I think I have prostate cancer.
We only got 2 more entries, you cunt. Jesus.
All right.
All right.
He's out. Minus 2 points.
He's gay.
Pus drinkers.
Plus drinkers?
Pus drinkers.
Non-European.
Okay.
American. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Euro.
Dennis and Gord are right.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm killing this shit.
To be honest, I picked Euro because I was trying to pull ahead on the off chance that I, was the outlier there. So. Yeah.
So. Okay. Which one? Okay.
North. I
What say
agree.
you? Close. Ohio.
Oh, fucking okay.
He's still.
He's out there laughing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still both get a point for it though, because they were not Euros.
I think I pulled away from this already, but go ahead with the last one.
Yeah, you're running away.
Yeah.
Do I have a super move or anything?
Not in his
Lifeline,
world.
fucking Jesus.
His world in special moves is fatality, and please don't kill me over this game.
I love how you're like, which one? Or something. I'm all close. You're like, Ohio.
It's exactly like North
You
Carolina.
still heard it. Sock cockle. Yippee ki Anyway, finally, eat me, clown.
Oh God.
It's not punctuated. Eat me, clown.
Is clown spelled correctly?
Yes.
Euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, non-Euro.
I'm
right.
also gonna go non-Euro.
If only you went with your gut. They are Euros.
Yeah.
And I do
Let's go.
I do have a big gut to go with too.
Where are they from, Gordo?
Eat me, clown.
Eat
Italy?
me, clown. How the fuck did you know that?
Because the
I
other
would've said
four
that too.
fucking
That's
bands
good.
you said were from Italy, and I
Yeah.
said Germany or
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Belgium the other
The
time.
odds
So,
are
yes.
in his favor on that
Yes,
one.
you throw enough
Italy it
shit on
is.
a wall, you get it.
A spaghetti, maybe.
Now, hey,
We don't
Listen.
call it spaghetti here. We
Well-
call it Dago string.
I call it spag.
I got
So,
nothing.
so Jordan wins.
I'm like Dennis. I got nothing against Italians. Italian Americans, though. Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And you live in Ground Zero.
Yeah, no
Oh.
shit.
Yeah.
How bad did I beat everybody's ass, though?
All right, Gord got 16 points. McGinnis, you got 11 and a half. Dennis, 9.
Fuck me.
Third place.
Oh, damn it. Well, we have another recurring segment. Are you guys familiar with imdb.com?
I thought you were going to do the
forgot about
inquiries
this.
with him.
IMDb.com. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
Now, have you ever heard of iafd.com?
no.
It's the Internet Adult Film Database. It's IMDb for pornography. Now, this segment is called How Do They Party? And I'm going to bring to you an actor or actress. And this is the person I'm bringing to you guys today. Gaze upon the Canadian canon, Peter fucking North.
It's got to be a guy. Okay.
All right? Now, when I say how do they party,
Well, that guy transcends pornography. He's like a
true.
yeah.
He's a bucket dropper, dude. He fucking gets it done. So, now, when I say how do they party, what I mean by that is he strictly doing heterosexual porn, homosexual porn, or is he a Renaissance man who goes both?
Renaissance.
Wait, is that the game to guess what?
Yeah, guess he's going to do gay, straight, or both.
That dude?
Yeah.
Probably both. I get.
You were both correct. Well, let's go over some of
He
his...
looks like a man that likes money.
Hold on. Did you say Peter North?
I did say Peter North.
Okay.
So, how does he party, Tom?
I'm playing too. He's a swinger of both ways. The legend Peter fucking.
Incredible.
He's obviously educated in
The
this
king of
shit.
cum
Why-
shots.
I think if someone is on that level, I think that no matter
See,
what,
a
they're
lot
just
of people-
they're a business person more than
king of-
anything else.
the
Yeah,
king of
some
cum
girls
shots
rubbing
Yeah.
his bird
A
for
lot of
an
people,
hour
though,
before he sticks
don't
on a
know
dude.
that he did do gay for pay pornography.
So,
Good for him.
Or was he gay for pay when he did straight pornography? We don't know.
Right.
Let's go over some of his fucking credits, dude. All right? Let's talk about
how much time we got?
Afro
Fuck.
Erotica number 15 and number 20. Let's talk about Al Torrego's Double Anal Alternatives.
Bet.
Let's talk about Ali Booby and the 40Ds.
Also sounds sick.
Let's talk about 2006 All That Jizz.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
okay
that's a
on
good one, dude.
I didn't call him the king of cum shots for nothing.
That was one of his forays into the male segment, you know. By the way, he was a top. All right. Now, a lot of people, like, you see, like, Marvel movie franchises. People are like, oh, I've done like 6 Marvel movies. I'm Robert Downey Jr. Let's talk about Pete North and the fact that he's done Anal Addicts #1 through number fucking 20.
Sounds like a good time.
G's up,
Now
dude.
that's a track record.
G's up.
Sounds like a good time.
Let's talk about how the fact that he did Ass Openers, numbers 1 through number 18. Not fucking bad, dude.
Hope he was raking in the cash.
In 1995, he fucking blessed us with the cinematography of Ace Ventura's Crack Detective and the autobiography of Herman Flogger.
Okay.
It's another good one, dude. Now, he once again back into the all-male category with Glory Holds 4, Fuck My Ass. A little on the nose, but I still like it. You know what I mean? And then in 1992, he had Lick Bush. In 1984, he was in everybody's favorite, Like a Horse. Now, we also have
Good for him.
Monster Dick Shootout, Muffin Jeff, and Muffin Stuffin'. Now, we also have, these are some of the best parodies of our times, dude. 1996's Polka Hot Ass,
Nice.
1 and 2. 1985's Poonies. It's a Goonies rip, in case you didn't pick up.
How old is this guy now?
Peter North is like one of the most famous.
65 years old.
Good for
Oh,
him.
you just gave
The-
away.
No, I did not.
Oh.
1990s Porn on the 4th of July. It's a very good movie about PTSD in the Vietnam War. Now, this next one, this 1987 hit that he dropped is Morril on Lines.
87. God.
It caters to Jordan's people. Yiddish erotica, numbers 1 through 3.
Everyone was circumcised.
That's amazing.
Everybody was fucking cut.
Everyone, you're welcome.
Now,
You're welcome.
when we talk about Pete, the final, this is where it gets a little dark. Now, Pete North. Does he party on the Mortal Coil or does he party in Valhalla?
He's dead.
Is he alive or is he dead?
He's. I swear he's dead.
I don't think he's dead. I think he's still alive.
He's dead. He's got to be
So you're
dead.
saying dead, you're saying alive?
I'm saying alive.
Dead.
I think alive.
Dead. Final answer.
You are wrong, Thomas. He
Fuck.
is quite alive.
Let's go.
He retired from fucking on films years ago. But you know what that fucking son of a bitch did? He went on to direct
Well,
a real Renaissance man. Real, no pun intended, Renaissance man. Shout out to motherfucking Pete North, the king of cum shots. The original Gay for Pay, but we still let it slide.
I don't know what
It
you're
was
talking
bu-
about.
Gay for pay, but we're chill about it.
Exactly.
Good. I don't give
Gotcha.
a fuck.
I can find... you find any homophobic motherfucker in the world, it's like, yeah, you know Peter North did Gay for Pay. He's like, he had his reasons, just like that. Like, they still will find a hard way to say something bad about Pete North.
maybe he just liked it.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
Yeah.
Get
Who
your
knows?
fake nut and your bag at the same time. I
Get
don't
that
give a
bag,
fuck,
dude.
son of-
Stack that fucking cheddar.
None of
You know
my
what I mean?
business. Don't
Exactly,
give a fuck.
dude.
None of my business.
So shout out to the fucking Canadian cum cannon, motherfucking Peter North.
Salute.
Dude,
L'chaim.
I hope he has a fucking sick director's chair with his name on the back of it. And he's sitting in it right
I hope
now.
it's just the top end of a compass.
And he's just like, all right, and I hope it's just like him going like, all right, just, shove it in her throat until her eye makeup runs. Just like that shit. Now, before we get into our final segment here, Mike,
Inquiries?
do you have anything to plug? Because I know you run...
Yeah, this guy's album is on my label. It comes out May 5th. Sunburster, Trudging to Extinction.
To Extinction.
Yes. That's the current Knife Hits release. It's his album. It's got covers on it. It's got a Nine Inch Nails cover, a Melvin's cover.
That was making for the fact that some shitbird band dropped off of it being a split.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a split
With some fucking
with a band.
asshole
Yes.
band.
Yeah, let you tell the backstory, host.
Oh yeah, it was Iron Price, my band,
Yeah.
who decided
Whoops.
Yeah.
who decided to break up on my birthday last summer. Everybody's texting me. I'm like, oh shit, they remember my birthday for once. This is sick. And instead,
Psych.
it was our drummer and guitar player quitting the band.
Well,
Yeah.
that comes out May 5th. Happy birthday, Dennis.
Cinco
Thank
de Mayo.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo, that comes out. There's a single out now. You should check it out. Pre-order that shit. My band Rid of Me goes on. We start recording our second LP on April 1st.
Excellent.
That'll probably come out in October, and we're about to tour for a month in April, May, and June.
That sounds like 3 months.
We're touring for a week in April and 3 weeks in May and June.
Gotcha.
A week in April Northeast with the band Juna from Chicago, and then with Cherubs for
I've heard of them. Yes.
yeah the
Tennis
old '90s band. We do basically the rest of the country other than the Northeast in May and June, and that's it for now.
And in Tom's defense for calling your old band Sound Guy Music,
I get it though.
I want to tell you that I also brought to the table in another old episode Rid of Me's LP Traveling, and he liked it quite a bit.
I loved
Well,
it.
right on.
So
Awesome.
you started off like just putting out pure shit, but your current
Hey, in his defense, as all of us do, I was in a band called Crosscheck, for Christ's sake.
it's true.
I'm still happy with the output of Fight Amp.
Good.
Whether it's for
As you should be.
whether it's for
As
sound
you
guys or
should
not.
be.
I
It's also from Fat Kids from Delaware, so yeah.
This show comes out today is the day this show comes out is April 5th.
oh,
Don't
okay.
you have a show coming up, or am I imagining that?
No, we have it in May 7th.
Rid of
Close enough.
Me plays at Ortlieb's on the Juna tour on April 20th.
Okay.
April 20th.
Come to that. We actually we're quote unquote covering a Fight Amp song because
Why?
Why not?
Because people bust our balls all the time about it's just Fight Amp, and the best way to combat that is say
No, it's not.
we'll just play a Fight Amp song because fuck you and
Play
we
a
can
Fight
do whatever
Amp
we
song.
want. So
It's not
Definitely
the
play a
same
well,
Fight Amp song.
thing.
thank you. No shit.
Fuck those nerds.
Dennis,
no shit.
I'm a nerd.
It shares members, so people go blah blah blah.
Yeah.
What's the difference? So we're gonna play a song, and it's gonna be
And
fun.
I like Fight Amp a lot. It's not the same as Rid of Me. They're both great in their own.
quite
fuck
right
them.
on. Definitely. Well, but we're still gonna play a Fight Amp song. So if you want to see a Fight Amp song played by the second drummer and the two main members, me and John, that we're gonna play it.
I can
why not?
set up to have Mitchell Fletcher come by if you'd like me to.
Yeah, I mean he could borrow some pedals and my guitar.
There
and
you
shit,
go.
so.
Dennis, last thing. Don't you have
I like Mitchell.
Don't you have a cancer pre-show coming up at the end of this month?
I do.
Well, next month.
Next month. April 30th at Casey Ray's in Vineland, New Jersey. You can see it is the 8-year anniversary of Morbid Cross being a band. So it is their little anniversary show. And it also features some good boys named Sunburster on
yeah.
it.
Yup.
Also features another group of good boys named
Caged.
Caged from Philly, who are also fantastic.
Sick.
And then it features some dickbags from Delaware and Ambler named Cancer Priest that I might be a member of.
Whoops.
And then a band. I'd be mad, but it's factual. But and then a band called Soul Sacrifice, who I know nothing about, but I'm sure they're wonderful people. So Casey Ray's Violin, New Jersey, come hang out. Bring me and Jordan booze.
And then record release for the Trudging to Extinction is Jordan.
Yeah.
May 7th at Underground Arts
Ooh.
with Chemist and
Ooh.
The Conjurer.
Ooh.
Big show.
Is it the big room?
show. It's the big room.
Yeah.
I can't wait to not go.
I don't expect to see you there. Maybe I'll see you at Pizza Shack in Maxon, but not there.
Fair.
I'd rather be there too.
Right?
Now these inquiries
Oh, here we
need
go.
to be gripped.
Now-
My favorite.
I like
Well,
this one.
well, here's the thing, Jordan. You don't get any.
No, I know.
The only reason Mike Morril got a second round is because the other guy we had coming in.
Yeah,
fucking
dickhead
flaked
from
on us.
Foreign Hands.
Oh, that guy flaked on us too, but this is another guy who flaked.
Shit.
The second Tyler who flaked. Don't worry.
Tyler's be flaking, dog.
Wait, Mullen flaked
No,
too?
Mullen showed
No,
up.
Mullen showed up.
Mullen
Yeah,
showed
I
up.
listened to that
Mullen's
one.
a G. He's
Yeah.
a good boy.
Oh, yeah, no, she's a G.
Oh, speaking of, shout out fucking Tyler Mullen. He's got a new band called Scarab. They got a demo. They
Yeah.
just dropped out. I think it's, what the fuck is the name of that label?
I wrote it down.
He also grew up enough now where he's starting to bowl himself, so it's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's
Rebirth
sick.
Records.
That's it.
Put out. It's Scarab. I think it's self-titled.
He ain't a
Self-titled
kid no
demo.
more.
Go
I
check
love
it out.
I love him even more than I did
He's
10 years ago.
fucking great.
Always been an OG, but now he's an actual OG.
Dude,
now he's losing his hair,
was
so
like
I love it.
that kid was like an OG at like fucking 14.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
He would just be brooding in a corner listening to Blacklisted in his headphones. Yeah.
As you should.
As you should.
Now, this is a special segment only for first timers, and Mike McGinnis is a first timer here. So we have here 13 questions that everybody in the world wants to know about.
Say it.
This is Grip Ring Inquiries
Yes.
with Mike McGinnis.
Let's go.
Mike, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mike, question number 1. Have you ever played Super Mario?
Yes.
Have you ever chosen the soup?
Oh, man.
That is the correct answer. Good job, buddy.
Oh, I figured that was
Yeah.
right.
Number 2. Have you ever considered playing in a slam band just so you can play shows in sweatpants and it be acceptable?
Yes.
That's also correct. Now, would you also consider cargo sweatpants?
Oh, yeah.
Bonus points.
And ones, obviously.
That's true.
No tight sweatpants.
Keep all my shit in there, you know?
No joggers.
No.
Number 3, this is more, I was going to do this as a dig at Jordan, but then he probably ended up agreeing with me.
I don't want to see them fucking ankles either.
No. and you better be wearing batting gloves when you mosh.
Fuck. Yes.
Number 3, why are the best Philadelphians from South Jersey?
Because of me.
Fair. Yep. Correct answer. He's fucking doing really good so
Starting
far.
hot, dude.
His family's from Kensington. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You just couldn't let him have it, could
Nope.
you, Jordan?
It was my grandparents.
You
That doesn't
just
count.
couldn't let him have
It
it.
was fucking burning inside of him.
Damn it.
He traces his roots to Kensington.
No.
His grandma was a Kenzo. I saw her leaning against
She
the...
was.
He was going fucking Super Saiyan, dude. He was like, Kensington!
Yeah.
I saw his grandma leaning against a bus stop one day.
Yo.
Yeah.
His grandma likes pierogies as much as the rest of us, all right? Let it go.
Liking pierogies is an American trait, not just a Philadelphia trait.
Port Richmond, I don't know.
Fair enough. Number 4. Now, you figure in the year 2023, with camera technology being what it was, how come we haven't gotten a decent picture of Amber Heard's log on Johnny Depp's bed? How come, Mike? Answer the question, Mike.
Maybe it doesn't exist.
Fuck, there it is, my way of thinking. Correct answer. Jesus Christ, this guy's good. Number 5. Ever tried Jerkmate?
No.
Incorrect.
Yeah. Sorry.
You saw the fucking ad
I've
before the
seen the
porn video
ad,
stopped,
yeah, yep.
and you're like, I would like to see Lois Griffin get railed, and you clicked on it, and
Jerkmate.
you weren't impressed, but you did click it. But it gets canceled out by the bonus points you had in the
Fair
previous
enough.
question.
Yeah.
Number 6. Who is your favorite Cocomelon character named Mrs. Appleberry?
Oh, man. Mrs. Appleberry.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Question number 7. Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors?
I don't know.
Incorrect, because if it had 4, it'd be a chicken sedan.
Oh, God damn it. I thought maybe I don't know may have been correct, to be honest.
Shit.
Fuck.
No. Yep.
I didn't see it coming.
All right,
tried.
here's when we get to the science.
Yeah.
The sweet science of the fucking quiz here. What is the opposing line to the equator?
The meridian?
You fucking nerd! Who kind of nerd knows that stupid shit? The fucking dork.
Hell yeah.
The prime meridian.
Correct.
Ah, there it is. The prime meridian.
Just let him have it, Tom. Don't be an
No, I want to know.
Don't fucking placate him either. I mean, I get it. Like, you're a guest in his studio.
Take the
but-
dub.
Yeah, dude. Just take your fucking win and shut the fuck up, dude.
I'm taking it.
Number 9. Remember when Marmaduke had muddy paws and he comes in the house and his owner's like, yo, don't get on the couch. And then Marmaduke got on the couch?
Yes.
That's correct. You do remember
He was
it.
like, Marmaduke.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fucking good one, dude.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Now, you're an adult, right? You're an adult,
Questionably.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Sure.
but legally, you're an adult.
Yes.
Now, question number 10 here. Bagel Bites had this thing where they're like, pizza in the morning, pizza evening, pizza at supper time. If pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Now, as an adult, did you find that insulting? Because as an adult, you can technically eat pizza whenever the fuck you want.
Goddamn right. I eat pizza anytime I want.
Exactly. Yeah. So bagel bites can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I have no problem with their product at all.
No,
it's just their fucking
pizza on a bagel. Sure.
Clearly,
it's their fucking assumption. Touche. Boy loves his carbs, but their assumption that I can't enjoy pizza any time of the day I want just because I'm an American adult.
I always found it offensive.
Yeah. Fuck them, dude.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Now, this is a topic that I brought up in recent episodes here, and it's very divisive, and it could get you canceled. Right?
Okay.
Do you agree that all Olympians are special?
No.
No?
Hell no.
How dare you say that about Brittany Griner? Hates Brittany Griner.
Was she an Olympian?
Where the fuck have you been?
She's just in the WNBA. I didn't know she was an Olympian.
Yeah. She went over to Russia in the Olympics, and that's how she ended up getting caught.
Whatever, nerd.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just more like,
Shut up,
I don't
Jock.
really think anyone's special.
So you're saying people in the Special Olympics are not special?
I just don't think anyone's special.
No.
People in the Special Olympics?
That's like saying all lives matter. So you're saying people in the Special Olympics aren't special?
That word is ridiculous.
So you're saying like the person who's in like Special Olympics curling is not
really
special?
He's really speaking to my inner
People
nihilist,
in the
though.
Special Olympics, sure, they're special, I guess. Yeah.
See, so but you're saying that like Michael Phelps isn't special. I mean, he's got the most Olympic medals of any Olympian ever, but you're saying that's not special? You're digging yourself in a hole here, Mike.
Define special, Dennis.
I don't think I have to.
I think you do, actually.
Sounds like you do.
If you're a fucking just a bustling pot of potential, you're special. All the Special Olympians, special because they all have potential.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Potential to
that sounds good.
Headbutt a brick wall and go through it. You know, it's special.
I accept.
Are you special?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just ask
Am I special?
Absolutely.
Okay, then everyone's special. But
Exactly.
you just said that's like saying all lives matter. So
Exactly.
I don't really understand
So
your
you're
logic
saying all
here.
lives don't matter?
All lives are special.
Well, I definitely would never say all lives matter. So.
Yeah, because there's Italians, you know. Oh. Okay, so I'll amend my own thing that I believe that all Olympians are special, except for Team Italy. No. Any
Okay.
Italian Americans in the Olympics?
All right,
That's more like it.
Because we're talking
I don't agree with
motherland.
that. I don't know.
They have such great Italians.
You leave Francesca alone.
Francesca.
I think the word special should be left for restaurants that have specials, and that's really the best. That's the best way.
What
to
if
use
you
the word.
ordered a special at a restaurant and they just sent out some kid with Down syndrome?
Oh man,
and he just
I don't know. I'd be very confused. I guess.
And he just spear tackled you.
I
You know, just like hoo and spear tackled you, but then gave you like your mozzarella sticks.
I'd be stoked.
The Alfredo.
Yeah. I'd be just fine.
Like he just would just suplex you, and then when you're like, "What the fuck, dude?" Then all of a sudden he gave you like your fried clams. You're like, "Oh, thanks, dude."
I don't know.
That'd be okay.
I think he could be easily swayed with an episode or two of Beetleborgs. He'd be okay.
I don't know what that means, but I fucking validate it. It's great. Oh fuck, dude. Number 12. This is the last two questions we're out here, dude. This is coming down to the wire, and so
All right.
far you're fucking doing swimmingly. Number 12. Favorite Jaden Smith quote.
I don't know. Sorry, I got to tap out on this one.
Incorrect. Your favorite quote is the same as my favorite quote. How can we believe what we see when our eyes aren't real?
That's. Yeah, I mean, now it is.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're from New Jersey.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and you're hardcore adjacent somewhat. So
That's a good way to put it.
You're familiar with the band.
You've been around.
E-Town Concrete, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I need you to finish this E-Town Concrete list.
Oh God. All right.
All right.
He has no chance.
You don't think so?
We'll see.
None.
We'll see.
None.
Jordan loves E-Town. And
I know.
I got no
this
chance
is the
either.
only reason it might
You
happen.
pick off
It's 'cause I
fucking
would just
lyrics
hear
from
his
Made
shit.
of War. You pick off the latest album. You're
Well, this is definitely not from Made of War.
okay. Go ahead.
Don't sleep. I know just what you're thinking. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me.
Cause it hurts.
Second person in history to fucking nail it.
No doubt. Yeah, okay.
No doubt you nailed it. Exactly.
Yeah.
No doubt in the world
No doubt I nailed it.
No doubt in the world that that's the best E-Town Concrete song.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Finally, a New Jerseyan
You know what?
to get it.
So, as the first New Jerseyan to fucking nail the E-Town Concrete question, perfect score. Obviously a perfect score.
Yeah.
And to bring it back
knew it.
around, congratulations, you've joined the ranks with Tyler Mullen.
Tyler Mullen's the only other person to get it right.
Shout out Tyler.
I'll give you Tyler's.
I heard Tyler's were flakes. That's what they just said. But
Except for X Mullen
All right,
X.
since
hell yeah.
you're an E-Town Concrete fan, I'm going to give you what I gave Tyler for his E-Town lyric. I'm going to see if you can nail it, what he got, okay?
Go ahead.
All right. Here's the lyrics. It starts now. I've got a structured settlement, but I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. See? I just had to find the right song.
I fucking hate you.
I had to stop.
Yeah.
I had to stop going deep cut and bring it to you. See, I was wrong to doubt you. I just sorry. I must have gone really deep cut the first time.
That
Yo,
song,
shout
man.
out! I got a fucking E-Town Concrete shirt from 1999, 2000. That I'm
you sell
trying
it
to
yet?
sell. No one's bid on it yet.
that's the plug.
Plug it.
Yo, I got all hardcore shirts that I'm trying to get rid of. Please buy them off me for way too much money. I mean, just enough money.
Someone from Baltimore will buy it.
I know.
Fair.
Yeah.
Who just started going to shows.
Or someone from one of those Euro bands that Tom just mentioned. Someone will give me $100 for it.
It's like, my name is Ben, and I'm from fucking Kickback. I went to buy shirts. Ah, fuck. Let's get into that goddamn homework, dude.
All right.
The homework.
Yeah, dude.
Now, were you guys shared with what we were doing for homework this week?
You didn't give it to Mike. You gave it to me.
I was not.
I didn't.
Jordan filled me in on the drive briefly.
All
so.
right. So whatever opinions you have, just bring it on. So, you want me to start?
Go.
Absolutely, buddy. You go for it.
Well, I want to start with you. I assigned you two music assignments. Let's start with well, you pick. They're your fucking reviews.
If you go, just start. Start, dude.
Okay. Well, I'll start with what I was assigned musically. Then I was assigned "Wrong." The record is called "Feel Great." I think it's recent. Is it recent?
18, 19?
The Spotify said 18.
Yeah.
But I can't always
17
rely on
That's recent.
17 or 18, yeah.
You can't always rely on Spotify to be
Nah,
accurate.
Right,
but
but-
it's a newer album.
So-
It's
right
recent.
before COVID.
So, first song, I'm easily lost by beats that aren't like linear, like 4/4.
Oh, so you're boring.
But I found the groove right away. I like the guitar
It's in
tone.
the heart.
I like the guitar tone. I like the vocals. I enjoyed this. It's really good, but it's not an active listen. Like, I don't need to sit with it with headphones on to enjoy it. I could like put it on and get shit done with it in the background and enjoy it. I said the vocals on Nice Job remind me of the other guy from CKY, Chad. The title track wasn't my favorite, but I liked everything else, and I definitely hear Meantime Helmet in there.
Then why did you compare it to CKY?
Vocals.
I wasn't given this homework, but I'm a fan of the band.
Yeah.
I gave it
and this album.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
So you would compare it to CKY as well?
Just the one singer.
I'm not talking to Mike. You would compare it to CKY
This
as
is
well.
a very
I would
important
not.
distinction.
Because that would be a friendship breaker.
But no, I wouldn't. But
Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh.
Music's cool.
I think that's what I would give it to.
Dude, like he sounds like he's singing out of a fan doing the Darth Vader thing. I'm out on that, man.
Yep.
You don't like
I think-
you don't like vocals with those kind of effects.
Oh,
If,
Yo,
if you
I
do
don't
try
like that.
listening to
I
it
don't like
again,
that.
put it on while you're doing something else.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but you didn't think it was cool when
No.
you could do that when you were a kid, when you go into like an oscillating fan, you're just like, roar. You're like,
Nah.
that was sick.
Low, lee, low.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Your
Yeah.
father.
I'm tired of people acting like that's not a fun activity.
No, that's fine, but I don't want to listen to it through a production.
I also flick boogers into an oscillating fan. That's also fun.
I mean,
Tink.
I
Just
would.
fucking goes off into the
I
ether.
would.
Yeah, dude.
I would do it in Erica in a way too. Man.
Tom eats them.
With his bugs.
Yeah, dude.
The
Good
bloody
for you.
ones.
Well, that's just how you gain strength. That's like a power up, dude.
It's virulent.
It's a power up, dude.
You'll get sick less.
That's right.
If you
I'm
eat
a Booker.
books.
I'm a Booker kid.
It's like, why are you book eaters? Like, so I'm trying to build tolerance to COVID, dude.
Why do you think I only got it once?
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
what else did I give you, dude?
you also gave me a stand-up special. Do you want?
Okay.
Since you didn't get a stand-up or a comedy thing, I'll just get into it. You assigned me Mary Redzinski's "Not Anymore."
Mm-hmm.
About 29-ish minutes.
Yes.
Special on YouTube.
On the Helium YouTube page for
Helium
anybody who wants
Network.
to check it out.
Yep.
Philly's own Mary Redzinski.
I think I'm into her. Like, I think she might be hot.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. Opening joke, fucking great. Her understated delivery kind of reminds me of Lynn Koplitz a little bit.
I can see that.
She had nothing, like, I wanted to, I looked on her calendar to see if she's, like, around town or something, but her website hasn't updated anything since January, and all she's posted is, like, pictures with her boyfriend.
You gotta look at the Helium website.
Yeah.
She's definitely a host there a lot.
Okay.
Like, she's definitely like a regular there.
She hosts
makes
her
sense.
own showcases there.
The
quite often.
I watched this too because you sent it to me. Good, not great. Delivery, I'm not all about, but a lot of the jokes definitely made me LOL. Like,
So-
I was definitely a fan of like a lot of the jokes.
One of my notes, some jokes were really, really funny. Some were just so-so.
Very, very true.
Nice. I said nice chronology joke. Life, mine has just been a series of U-turns. And let's see. Gonna need a lot more whiskey to fuck my dad. I like that joke.
That was good. That was good.
And Ronald McDonald removed his McRib to suck his own dick.
Yeah.
That was
It's
my
one of
favorite
my
joke of the whole
jokes.
thing.
But
That's
I gave it a
great.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's about the same.
I enjoyed it though.
I came across her because Jim Norton played Delaware. This is like 2015, and she was the opener. And she got up there and she ate dicks because seriously, people were just not into it. But I was like the only person there, just like I thought she was hilarious. And then I couldn't find any of her shit anywhere. And then when I was on the Helium YouTube page, because you assigned me something that was on there, I was like just going through what they had as specials. I was like, oh shit, she has a half hour up. I'm like, and that's how I found it. And I was like stoked.
For sure.
I was like, it's just as funny as I remember her being. So
It was pretty good.
yeah.
Pretty freaking good.
I'm gonna get into the music you assigned me. You gave me Crowbar's "Sever the Wicked Hand."
You know, I assigned this to you knowing full well you'd heard it before.
Yes.
But I just assigned it to you anyway for fun.
Yeah, for funsies. I listened to it again, and I brought it before. Like, there's bands where it's like they put out so many records and so many good records that you can just be like, hey man, take a knee. You can just ride it out the rest of your career, just playing off the tons of LPs you have of great material.
I called them a museum of great riff writing.
Exactly. And this is no different. It's a good record. It's a really good record. My problem is that, well, what I wrote here is Crowbar's, like, after nearly a dozen records about suicide, I'm doubting Homie's follow through.
That's fair.
All right.
Yeah, you know, it's
I
like,
understand.
and as a dude who also has, most of the lyrics I ever wrote was mostly about wanting to blow my brains out. I get it. But it's like, after, 4 or 5 records, you're like, just do it. Just do it already. You know?
Or just maybe talk about something else.
Or go seek some help.
Yeah.
Eat a Klonopin or two. But
Bagel bites.
Both.
that's how I've been fucking keeping the gun. That's how I've been keeping the gun out of my mouth, is by substituting it with pizza rolls. Now, and also my only problem with the record, it's good, but some of the breakdowns seem like shoehorned in. Like they feel like they need to have the quote unquote heavy moshy part to it.
I can definitely hear that, but
Definitely do that.
you can't deny.
Where-
Bring it down.
Yeah, but like here's the thing with Crowbar is that they write riffs that are heavy enough and slow enough that that's already built into them.
Are you saying they write comfortable breakdowns?
Exactly what I'm saying. That's a great way to fucking put it.
But after a certain point, how could you not?
Exactly.
So
like when they shoehorn one in, it just sticks out so blaringly. You're just like,
Fair.
You're like, come on.
Totally fair.
Now,
I'm speaking from a place where I haven't listened to this record in a very long time.
Hot
Yeah.
take, that's a top
So
3
it's been a
Crowbar
minute for me.
record.
I remember liking it a lot.
this is what I wrote. What I wrote is, as far as a just flat out record by any band anywhere, I gave it a 7 out of 10. As far as a Crowbar record, I gave it a 4 out of 10.
I will take that over.
Interesting.
You know what I mean by that? Is like it's a great
So
record.
what's your top 3 Crowbar records?
I can't. It fluctuates.
See, this is why it's still a top 3.
But
because you can't tell.
My number 1 is always Broken Glass.
See, I'm Oddfellows, and then Broken Glass.
Oddfellows,
and then this is my 3.
Here's the thing: Oddfellows is always
Oddfellows.
goes between 2 and 3.
Oddfellows is 1.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
So as like compared to anybody else's records, it's a 7, or even pushing an 8 record.
I still
but
gave
as
it
far as a
gave it a
Crowbar
Crowbar
record,
9.
Okay, that's
Personally.
okay.
I think that goes Oddfellows Rest, Broken Glass, Severed a Wicked Hand. I'll take that over Born from Pain or whatever. What's the other fucking one? The other ones.
Life's Blood.
Life's Blood.
Yeah.
Time will. What the fuck?
Time
will heals.
Nothing.
Time heals
nothing. Yeah.
And also self-titled. I think Sever the Wicked Hand as their comeback album, especially. You're not
as far as the comeback, it's great.
I was going to say, are you keeping that in consideration as rating it?
You know what?
That was their comeback album, and
I
that means a lot.
Overlooked that fact that it was their comeback.
That means a lot.
Good fucking point.
That means a lot.
Good fucking point.
They bailed and the dude got drunk for a couple years and didn't write music and did Down.
Yeah.
And then they came back and then he wrote this record and it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, fair enough.
I did not.
My 2 cents. Now, if other people want to say it's not top 3, I totally get it. To me, though, that's the 3. That would be the 3rd. Obviously, that would be the 3rd of the top 3.
Broken Glass stays number 1. Oddfellows fluctuates between 2 and 3 and 4.
It's pretty hard to deny
Yeah.
Broken Glass is like a fucking like in the pantheon of the greatest.
To me,
records,
though, the reason it ranks number 1 also is because it's the first one I heard.
I love
All right.
the dad songs.
Me too.
Let Me Mourn. And like
Yes.
Oddfellows Rest is like the dad songs. And then Sever the Wicked Hand also has Let Me Mourn. And what's track 8 or 9? Something about dying. I don't know. You just said. Yeah, dude, the dad songs where he sings most of the time, that's my jam. I'll take them over the breakdown songs any day.
I agree. I agree with that. Now, the other record you gave me, Leatherface Mush.
Uh-huh. I'm curious what your thoughts were after I listened to it.
It sounds like Oi vocals over Fat Records punk rock.
I fucking wrote, it sounds like melodic Oi with Lemmy singing.
Yeah, it's definitely got
it sounds like Oi music, an Oi singer in a Fat Records band.
I also said it's a little Social Distortion rancidy for me.
So
not my favorite subgenre.
I gave it a hard fucking pass. That's a 2 out of 10. Ooh. I did not like that.
I also said sounds like Guinness brand cabbie hat hardcore dropout music.
I remember that band from back in the day. I'm all right. I'm good.
That's not like.
I gave it a 5.
The thing is, like a Guinness swilling like cabbie hat thing. That can mean so many things when you think about it. It could be like a shitty Oi band. It could also be a Baltimore-based shitty beatdown band.
Sure.
I mean, remember where we are from and where we are right now, the Northeast. Jeff Caps and fucking,
are you telling me you don't want to whoa with your friends all the time?
No, I fucking don't.
Me
And any band that
I'm okay on the whoa with my friends all the
there's
time.
so many words in the English language. Why would you throw a whoa in when you could throw any other word ever?
Dude, I went to public school and I ask myself that question every time I listen to these
It's like,
bands.
motherfucker.
I gave it a 5.
I fucking did not like it. The only reason I gave it a 2 is because, Leatherface is kind of a cool name, and that's pretty much it.
And they're as old as you, so you gotta give them credit.
Fair. That's also a valid point.
705?
Give or take a century. Yeah, I just
903.
And it just sounds like the music sounds like Fat Records bands, and honestly, with me, is just mostly that's going to be a bad thing. Though I do like the occasional Lagwagon. For some reason. I don't know why.
Hey, speaking of Lagwagon, Elliot's birthday is May 16th.
What the fuck does that have to do with Lagwagon?
The song May 16, dumbass.
Oh.
Anyway.
Guy.
So what does that have to do with Elliot?
It's his birthday. All right. Anyway, awesome. Good one. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my god, that was fucking awful. That was the worst non sequitur I've heard my entire life.
All right, think of a better one.
I don't have to.
All right.
Because I just wouldn't fucking punish people with like this fucking stupid Snapple fact of there's this Lagwagon song that's the same date as my dog's birthday.
Well, I like Elliot a lot. I like Elliot a lot more than
Whatever, nerdlinger.
Lagwagon.
Jesus Christ. I love your dog, but that was the worst fucking 10 seconds of my life.
I'll tell
was
him.
you saying that.
Well, now I'm going to tell him.
Oh my God. What do you got for me this week, you fucking... Wait, let's go with our fucking guest first.
I got some homework for you, dickheads.
Fucking lay it on us, dude.
All right. Did you guys listen to Judiciary yet or no?
Yep.
Not a fan, but I will listen.
Of course. Total Jordan Band. J-Lo told me this, and other people go, this is total white God forbid Jordan Band.
White God forbid.
Yeah, Jordan Band.
The new LP.
Yeah, Fire and Blood, I believe it's called. I love it. It's fantastic. It's my album of the year so far.
What's it called? Fire and Blood?
I think it's called...
Fire and Blood.
called-
I've only listened to it once, but I'll listen some more.
A couple people told me, give it more than one listen.
All right.
But to me, so far, as far as that, see, I don't want to call it kill switch or anything like that, but they do the whole chugs on one side and they do the other thing, and it's super cool. Dennis is already fucking huffing and
well,
puffing.
you just said kill switch. Which is another thing
It's
that
past
took
his
me out of
bedtime.
there.
All right,
In case
I
you
love that.
couldn't tell.
It's way better than kill switch to you. You'll like it way more than that.
Okay.
But they definitely do the whole metalcore thing where the one guy plays the whole fast riff and the other guy doesn't and plays the breakdown, and it's sick. And I think they so far have put out between them and Zulu. Those are my two favorite albums that have come out this year so far. My other thing, I'm going to give you old stuff, that Insecure band, a band called Misanthropic. The album's called Insomnia. Chick singer, they're from...
It's called Insomnia?
Insomnia. They're from either Sweden or Finland, total downbeat craziness with breakdowns and stuff. Another Jordan band, but in the 2010 Jordan realm of when I wear cutoff shorts before I found Hoochie shorts. And I love them. I think they're awesome. I think you'll like them a lot. I think they're fucking sick. Chick singer, downbeat, but with breakdowns and cool metal parts.
So downbeat, but with an occasional shower.
Yes.
All right, gotcha.
Exactly. Yes. They wear deodorant.
Oh,
I would like to believe so.
Is it downbeat or discharge beat? Everyone in this room, what is it?
it's discharge beat.
It's discharge.
Discharge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Discharge
All right.
Okay.
The punk
Well,
beat?
that's debatable.
Yeah.
To who?
No, dude.
Well,
that's-
Jordan made me be like, wait, when you say downbeat, do you mean just D beat? Yeah, like
That's the
D beat,
discharge
like tragedy, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought D beat stood for discharge beat for the longest time.
Same.
It does, right? But it is debatable. It is kind of split when you look it up.
When
and
it
I
first-
wasn't aware of that.
When it first started, when they called it as the discharge beat, D beat, it was just pretty much just bands that sounded very close to discharge.
Yeah.
And then as years gone on, a lot of bands got incorporated as D beat bands
Right.
that were not really. So it's
Oh,
just
I know.
it became
Yeah.
a looser term. Yeah.
For sure.
But either way,
Just curious.
I love
just-
most of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You just be like, yo, how long's the armpit hair on the girl? And that's how you know if it's good or not.
Bushy?
It's like, did they wear
Or
one
stubble.
of those butt flaps?
Yeah.
Now, Mike, if you heard anything, you can't go any band that you're friends with, any band that put out records, you've put out their records, none of that.
Sure.
Anything you've heard recently that you would want to bring to the table?
I wasn't prepared for this, so I'll just throw out a record I've been listening to a bunch of it last week. It's
That
an
works.
older record. If that, I don't know
Nope.
that I've
Genre doesn't matter,
Yeah,
and
that I've
when it came
revisited.
out does not matter.
Killing Joke Nighttime.
Oh, right.
So I don't know. I've been
Now
listening
you're
to a bunch of it
talking.
last week. So
Now you're fucking talking, dude.
just because the record we're about to record, we have a little bit of kind of we're gonna put some analog synth in a couple of the songs that are kind of
Nice.
post punky.
Oh, I thought you said we're gonna do hard drugs.
Well, I mean, no comment. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been something I've listened to last
Killing
week.
Joke was one of those bands. When I first heard people talking about it, I was probably in middle school, and the people that were talking about it were just total fucking shitbags. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna like this because these people suck.
They're a weird band.
And
They
then-
cover a lot of ground.
They're divisive.
I didn't really dive in until my 30s. So
Okay.
so that's
Yeah.
what, 40 years ago?
I think probably
But-
same. I mean, I'm 38 now. I probably didn't get into Killing Joke till I was 28. Probably been 10 years ago or
I
something.
think I did the same thing.
Yeah.
way later than they were actually an active
Oh, yeah.
and relevant band. And And I was like, man, I shouldn't have fucking slept on this.
Same. And
God
they have,
damn it.
You can hear the influence in a whole slew of heavy bands after them. So
well, the thing is, like, people are like, yeah, like I said, the people that are always talking about Killing Joke is great. Killing Joke is like, we're all these douchey kids that I knew. And then someone's like, well, Metallica covers. I'm like, well, I don't like Metallica, so I was like, fuck that. But then Helmet covered them. And I was like, all right, I'll check out, see what Killing Joke's all about. Then I was like, man, this rules.
You can turn on 2 Killing Joke records and
they don't
feel like
sound
you're
the same.
listening to 2 different bands.
Yeah.
So Nighttime it's right in the middle, and it has like a couple singles on it, and it's when they took like the aggressive stuff and like it just started to get poppy, and like that's my shit.
That's great.
I wish I could remember the Killing Joke song that's in Burnout. Anyway.
Burnout. Isn't it the fucking like a jet ski game?
It's a car game.
Oh, okay. What's the jet ski one?
You ain't know about that like me. We don't have a license, so you don't want to talk about car games.
We don't, unless it's Twisted Metal.
Well, I mean,
we were just talking about
Sweet
Tooth on the way
Tooth.
Shout
down.
out to fucking
Sweet Tooth almost took us off the road on the way up here.
Damn.
Yo,
Yeah.
anybody worth their ass that had a PlayStation and used to get fucking freaked out when you heard
Oh yeah.
like, oh shit, and you're just riding around that one fucking little fucking motorcycle with a sidecar. What was that? Mr. Grimm. You're
Mr.
like, oh,
Grimm.
Taking the Eiffel Tower down.
I was
Exactly,
thinking of,
dude.
I was thinking of Quattro from Twisted Metal 4.
oh, you're young bull.
Yeah, that's past our time,
I
brother.
didn't play past Twisted Metal.
We're talking about Twisted Metal 2? Yeah.
I always played as either Roadkill or Axel.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you got for me this week?
Oh, well, I've been giving you like shit that I knew you wouldn't like because you don't like anything weird.
Awesome.
So I brought some. I'm gonna bring out my inner wigger with this one. Now, I will freely admit that I love completely ignorant stuff, but it's got to be a certain ones. Like I really cherry pick my ignorant bands.
Like the one Stinker Fury of 5 record you assigned me that one time?
Yo, No Reason to Smile is a fucking banger, and you watch your goddamn mouth. It's fucking great,
fine.
dude. There's your one song. Come and get it. Anyway, that's actually not on there.
Those who want some, come and get it.
Come and get it, dude.
Okay.
You better come strong.
Just
You don't
making
come
sure
at all,
if I
dude.
remember.
You know what I mean? Now, this is... People talk about beatdown now, and it's a fucking 4-letter word. And as it should, because modern beatdown stinks. But this is a band from the UK called 6 Foot Ditch.
All right.
Okay.
Now...
This band's good.
I wanted to say they're like OGs, but there's a thing they're still kicking around, actually. But it wasn't about, like, stupid, like, wigger stuff about, like, Cruise or
Brotherhood.
gangster horse shit or anything like that. Every song, there's a shitload of songs about Charles Manson. A lot of shit about, everything is about serial killers and stuff like that. But the vocals are somewhat rapish, but still heavy, And the record's called Voices from an Evil God. It's a short one. It's only like an 8-songer. But yeah, it's like my favorite when it comes to when I got my itch to listen to some ignorant. That's what I go to, and I figured I'd give you a break from the weirdo shit I've been giving you. And the other thing is, speaking of the Discharge beat, this isn't really a D-beat band, but it's a crustier punk band.
Now, are you doing 2 bands, no
yes,
comedy?
because I don't have any comedy stuff that you haven't already heard this week.
It's tough.
Now,
We both pay attention
this
to
is
it.
a band another previous guest, Dave Janis, fucking turned me on to many years ago, and I've been in love with ever since. A band called World Burns to Death.
Yo.
I know who that is.
Big fan.
Yo.
Yes.
Which one?
The record is Sucking the Missile Cock.
The older
fucking
one.
record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great record.
They have a lot of great ones, but that's the I kind of figured that's like the entry level one.
Dude, they played the church with Blacklist at one time. There was
Yeah.
no one fucking there, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was the only time I seen the church with Blacklisted and the room wasn't full. Because it was a bunch of crusties, and then there was 30 fucking hardcore kids.
Yeah, and the Krusty don't give a shit about Black.
Nah, I mean, some of them did, but no, for the most part, it was sick show though. Slang played that. The Japanese
Yes!
band,
Another great fucking band.
Japanese downbeat band Slang played that. I wear that shirt all the
That's
time.
like Slang's like the king of the Japanese hardcore shit.
not
as far as
wrong,
I'm fucking
man.
concerned.
Yeah, their shirt looks
Yeah,
like a High
dude.
on Fire shirt. I get compliments all the time. It's my
Now-
Hulk Hogan shirt.
When I say crusty, I don't mean to say it's like a it's not. They they're a crusty band. They play to crusties, and they're
I know
made of crusties.
I know what you mean. Like, nobody in the band probably picked up a banjo before.
Yeah, exactly. They're probably not hopping trains anytime soon. But it's
You
just
can't
the
hop
fucking
those speed trains in
rawest,
Japan.
just fucking just like noisy and like heavy punk. And it's just fucking a great record.
All right.
Hell
And it's
yeah.
just mean as shit, dude. It fucking rules.
I should like it then.
You should, unless you're fucking some kind of jabroni.
Misanthropic is on the same level as the World Birds of Death record. That's
Excited.
yeah. More breakdowns.
All right.
Slightly more breakdowns. Tom will probably like it. Chick vocals, she's fucking great. Just very solid songwriting, very quick listen. I think it's like 15 and a half minutes. It's great record. I highly recommend it.
That's one of my favorite methods of intake with extreme music is short releases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we don't got enough time anymore, man.
Right?
Short releases rule.
I'm not listening to that shit when I'm taking a crap. I gotta listen to you guys or some other fucking podcast. I can't be listening to that stuff.
Give me a single-sided 12-inch EP all day.
Right there with you.
I mean,
Hell
yeah.
Fuck yeah. So I'm going to assign you...
boy.
This just came out.
Oh.
And it's Sam Morril's best of his crowd work from his latest tour.
Okay.
It's called Sam Morril Class Act Tour Best of Crowd Work, Part 1.
Class act.
The tour he's on right now is the Class Act Tour. It's like he's just now stepped up into theaters,
Yeah.
and it's about 20 minutes.
Where is it?
YouTube,
YouTube?
the greatest platform for comedy at this time.
Agreed.
Now, since everybody's well versed in King Tyler Mullen's Scarab demo, I'll skip that. I'm gonna give you a metal record this week because
Okay.
I think I want to give it to you guys too, just for funsies.
Ooh.
Have any of you heard of a band from Ohio called Mutilatred?
Yes, I've played
Yeah.
with them.
Yes,
I have not.
Yeah.
Sounds very familiar.
they've been around for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are very nice guys, too.
They have a new-ish record called "Determined to Rot."
Cool.
I saw them.
It's like classic death metal, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like suffocation-y, but not slam.
I was gonna say it's not slam. It's just like it's
More like-
tacky, but not stupid tacky.
Kind of
It's-
like,
Very much so.
I'd say Formula's Fatal to Flesh era, like
Okay.
Morbid Angel shit.
yeah. It's old tech,
But-
not new tech.
You know when Morbid Angel, before they went new metal, when they
Yes.
were still
Yes.
metal, like that.
Yeah, it's not cognitive, technical. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
when,
yeah.
when we were
Determined to
9,
rot.
it was technical.
Yeah.
Yes, "Determined to Rot."
Yeah.
I saw them. I didn't know who they were. I just knew that the other guitar player from Sanguisugabog played in that band, and they opened the Toledo show, and they blew my head apart.
We
Cool.
got a
So-
chance to play with them, and they were on tour with Inoculation, also from Ohio. And
Another great band.
they were fucking just
Inoculation
bananas.
rules too.
Yeah, Inoculation's great. But yeah, they were, and like the fact that we played Baltimore together, and not a lot of people, and they still played like they were playing to like thousands of people.
You gotta love
Yeah.
that's an Ohio thing. I think they're.
And they were
I think
just
they
like,
can't help it.
And like the promoter was even like, "Yeah, sorry, not a lot of people jamming." They're like, "We don't care. We're just here to hang out and have a good time." And like,
Those fucking
So, yeah,
Westerners are so
great
nice.
fucking great attitude, great dudes, fun dudes to drink with. So
Nice.
yeah, great band to watch live. So
Yeah. So yeah, Mutilatred, Determined
I
to
have
Rot.
not listened to that new record yet. So
Enjoy.
sweet deal.
Cool.
All right, we got anything else going on?
Yes.
What?
We have a fucking Patreon page.
Oh
now.
shit!
Oh no.
Did you forget about that?
I did forget about that.
You forgot about getting money, dickhead?
It's
It's
Come on,
fucking
man.
It's fucking rolling in. You think
Come on, man.
you think Uncle George has got your back? No. That
That's
and that's out of Berg at the end of McGonagall. I'm not getting anything from George,
mechanical.
from Big George.
No, we have a Patreon page.
McGonagall-Steed.
Oh, that sounds. I like the sound of that, dude. I'll just knock the mic off the front too.
Right.
Yeah.
Dennis Katz McGonagall.
Ooh, I like that.
I like cats too.
I just want to fucking.
Katz.
I just want to access to some
I'll
nice,
still pet him.
some nice Jewish girls and their big soft titties.
You're not wrong.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Patreon.com/IRR and ILL. Just like
Ill.
the Instagram page. No less than 2 bonus episodes a month.
Exactly.
Sometimes video.
Sometimes
Sometimes
even-
not.
Sometimes more than 2 extra episodes a month.
Sometimes
Sometimes we
yeah.
feel a little silly.
Yeah.
Let's go do some shit.
It's all for the patrons. And it'll be shit that, like, Shit that is too silly for the main feed.
Well, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag of what's coming down the pike.
Yeah, you may as well.
Of one of the fucking first debacles we're going to get into, and it is
I'm psyched about this.
me getting whiskey drunk and playing a game of Guess Who. Everyone's favorite board game. So that will be coming very soon as Amazon delivers my board game of Guess Who. We will watch me get whiskey drunk while Tom stares at me in disappointment and we play Guess Who together.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. And also I have bonus episodes. There'll be a little more stripped down versions of the stuff we give out weekly. Probably like hour and a half long bingers and just
Fun shit.
yeah, fun stuff. Road Pod.
Yep.
And all the money, it's only $3. And which is like the cost of like 3 packs of Now and Later.
Yo, 5 of them Patreons, that's a pack of cigarettes right there.
Well,
Maybe
one?
Here's what
in Philadelphia.
Here's what we're doing though.
Philadelphia.
All the money we get from Patreon.
You're buying Jordan cigarettes?
Nah, dude, it's going into us using that to go see more comedians where we can make more connections
Fuck yeah.
and bring these comedians onto the shows.
Hell yeah.
It's us going to more band performances to see new bands and say, hey, since you guys are here, do we want to come down to Delaware and do the podcast?
Tom drives you to Helium and I meet you there.
Well, yeah.
It's happened
exactly.
before.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see you
We'll
there.
talk off pod because I'm deadly serious. So everything's going to get cycled back, and it'll also be like you'll pay for my fucking copy of Guess Who, the board game. Shit like that. Everything we make off it is not going to go in our pocket. It's going to go back into podcast content. So that's what it is. Patreon.com/Earndill, and it'll be linked all over the fucking place.
Yep.
So that's all I got this week.
Same.
Thanks to Mike McGinnis. Check out fucking Life Hits Records, Rid of Me, Jordan, Sunburster. Thanks for coming down, guys.
Still rock bottom,
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, still in cock bottom.
We're playing April 8th in Elmer, New Jersey.
This weekend.
Next weekend. 2
This
weekends
weekend.
from now.
We'll be
Oh,
in-
yeah,
we'll be
from
in-
the show.
We're
yeah,
time
yeah.
traveling.
Will this drop in time for that? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Plug that shit.
Elmer, New Jersey with Morbid Cross, Moros.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Get
It's,
Rock Bottom Speedway. I put that shit out too.
Yes, he did. Yeah, the show should be good. It's like a fest, but the kids down there are building a scene. It's fucking awesome. They're doing what, us did fucking 15, 20 years ago. So get down here to Elmer.
Huh?
It's awesome. Yeah, it's sick.
And if you love Rock Bottom, check out we have back episodes with other members of Rock Bottom, Mr. John Martello and John Lowe.
Nope.
So check those out, even though John Lowe won't come back onto the show.
Nope.
Why?
He's like, I'm so busy.
Get in the pot.
Yeah, he was like, I gotta play basketball with a bunch of weirdos. Like, fucking ding
Jock.
dong. Jock, you fucking meathead. So, is there anything else there, Tom, Bo?
Next time I come on, I'm shooting it like a wrestling shoot the whole entire time, like a promo. I'm just going to do Dusty Rhodes the whole entire time next time I come on.
So next week then.
If you will, baby.
Oh, do I have ideas going in my head right now? Fuck
Save
that.
it for that Patreon.
Hit that intro music.